Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, అయిపోయిందా అరుణాచలం హరే రామ Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodhanandana Brajjanarandana Yashodhanandana Brajjanarandana Yamuna Tiravanasari Yamuna Tiravanasari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Radha Govinda, Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe. Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री कृष्णा जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा वृंदावन चंद्र जय राधा नील माधव राधा नील माधव राधा नील माधव धारे जय राधा नील राधा नील माधव राधा नील माधव धारे जय राधा रास बिहारी राधा रास बिहारी राधा रास बिहारी राधे जय राधा बिहारी राधा रास बिहारी राधा रास बिहारी राधे जय राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधे जय राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ जय माधव राधा माधव राधा माधव हरे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव हरे जय राधा रामण राधा रामण हरे जय राधा राधा रामण राधा रामण जय राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधे जय राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधे जय राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधे जय राधा गोपी वल्लभ राधा गोपी वल्लभ हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की कलियुग नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरिर्नाम हरिर्नाम हरिर्नामैव केवलम कलौ नास्तैव 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 गतिरन्यथा తాతయ్య నాన్న చెప్పు నాన్న స్క్రీన్ కనబడుతుందా లేదా
We are still seeing agenda screen.
Still seeing the agenda. Somehow I'm stuck with the agenda. One second, Ranana. Hare Krishna, Hare Pibavari Sesha, Aloka Pravesha, Nidrachadi Utho Jiva. Can you see the screen? Sesha, Aloka Pravesha, Nidrachadi Utho Jiva. Vibhavari Sesha, Aloka Pravesha, Nidrachadi Utho Jiva. Vibhavari Sesha, Aloka Pravesha, Nidrachadi Utho Jiva. Bolo Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Rama Krishna Hayagriva. 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 Narasimha Vamana Sri Madhusudana Brajendra Nandana Shama. Narasimha Vamana Sri Madhusudana Brajendra Nandana Shama. Putana Patana Kaitava Satana Jaya Dasaradi Rama. Putana Patana Kaitava Satana Jaya Dasaradi Rama. Yeshoda Durala Govinda Gopala Vrindavana Purandara. Yeshoda Durala Govinda Gopala Vrindavana Purandara. Gopi Priya Jana Radhika Ramana Bhuvana Sundara Vara. Gopi Priya Jana Radhika Ramana Bhuvana Sundara Vara. Ravanantakara Makana Taskara Gopi Jana Vastrahari. Makana Taskara Gopi Jana Vastrahari. Brajera Rajala Gopa Vundapala Chittahari Vamsidhari. Brajendra Rajala Gopa Vundapala Chittahari Vamsidhari. Yogindra Vandana Sri Nandanandana Prajajana Vayahari. Yogindra Vandana Sri Nandanandana Prajajana Vayahari. Navina Nirada Rupa Manohara Mohana Vamsi Vihari. यशोदानंदन कंसानिशूदन निकुंजराशविलासी यशोदानंदन कादंबकानन रसपरायण वृंदाविकीन निवासी कादंबकानन रसपरायण वृंदाविकीन निवासी आनंदवर्धन प्रेमानिकेतन कुलसरा जो जगकामा आनंदवर्धन प्रेमानिकेतन कुलसरा जो जगकामा गोपांगणांगन चित्ता विमोदन समस्त गुणगण धारा गोपांगणांगन चित्ता विमोदन समस्त गुणगण धारा यमुना जीवन केरी परायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा यमुना जीवन केली परायण मानस चंद्र चकोरा नाम सुधारस गावो कृष्णा जैसा राखो वचन मन पोरा नाम गावो कृष्णा जैसा राखो वचन मन पोरा नाम सुधारस गावो कृष्णा जैसा राखो वचन मन मोरा गावो कृष्णा जैसा राखो वचन मन मोरा विभवरी शेषा आलोक प्रादेश मित्राचारी उठो जीवा विभवरी शेषा आलोक प्रादेश मित्राचारी उठो जीवा बोलो हरि हरि मुकुंद मुरारी राम कृष्ण हयग्रीवा बोलो हरि हरि राम कृष्ण हयग्रीवा विभवरी शेषा आलोक प्रावेश निद्राचारी Hare Krishna. How many of you like this bhajan? Lot of Josh in this bhajan. Right. Oh really? I didn't know this one.
They don't sing the Guruvas. They sing Dear Prabhupada. But in the main deities,
They sing this one? Okay, last week I didn't go. It was so cold I couldn't get up at 4 o'clock. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुर्वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणतमुनागन्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणं श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजात्रये नमो ब्राह्मण्य देवाय गोब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining. Whoever has come back in person and online, thank you for showing interest to learn Bhagavad Gita, showing that you are sincere to Krishna. Because you are not telling me, you are telling to Krishna that I am sincere. I want to come every Sunday and listen to your instructions. Because it is very rare for us to listen to the Krishna's instructions. So we have to give our commitment to Krishna that I will keep coming every Sunday. Right. So we started 4th chapter last week. Last week we discussed about how old is Bhagavad Gita, right? We all understood that Gita is not just 5,000 years old. Gita is lakhs and lakhs of years old. Where did Krishna say? Krishna said, I have given that knowledge first to the sun god Vivaswan. And Vivaswan has given that knowledge to Manu. And Manu has given that knowledge to Ikshvaka. He said that that knowledge appeared to be lost. That's why I am giving again to you, Arjuna, 5,000 years back. Appeared to be lost. It's not lost. What does appear to be lost means? People are not following properly. So Krishna has come again to remind, saying that these are directly coming from me. Maybe you have forgotten that I have given lakhs of years back. Now again I am reviving. నేను మళ్ళీ వస్తున్నాను. మీ కళ్ళ ముందు నేను మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను so that మీకు you will start remembering again. It just Krishna did just few thousand years ago. After some years we'll all forget again. Then Krishna will come again. Again he'll come and prove that I am coming here to re-continue this Gita knowledge. And second thing we also discussed about evam parampara praptam. That Krishna suggested us that we should learn this knowledge only from an authorized parampara. We cannot just learn this knowledge from Aira Gaira, from anybody. Because the problem is the meanings of the Bhagavad Gita are distorted. Amma Manya Cheppanana.
Last week I asked you a question. Sadhu God, in which parampara does he come?
Yes, thank you for your question and for reminding me. Actually, Nana, these paramparas are primarily applicable in the Bhuloka, in this Loka. So, sun god and all are do not belong to any specific parampara in this Bhuloka. So, Krishna has established certain paramparas here so that we get connected through the authorized source. And sun gods, devatas are directly connected to Krishna. But of course, they also go through their guru. Their devatas guru is Brihaspati. So they approach Krishna through this guru Brihaspati, but they are not specifically from any of these sampradayas. Is that okay, Nana?
Yes, Tatya.
Thank you. So 4 sampradayas. So we discussed that authorized sampradaya because other people distort the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday I met one Prabhuji. He came from Washington, D.C. He is a temple in charge there. He is a Grahastha. And he was telling me that he was a Bengali. He was telling me that he was teaching Bhagavad Gita at the age of 10. Few hundred people were attending his classes when he was 10 years old. So yesterday I took him to the Statue of Equality. I picked him up from the airport. We took him to the Statue of Equality, and then I dropped him back in one of our Mataji's house. And today they are going to Yadadri and tomorrow to Ahobilam. So, how many of you been to Ahobilam? Many. Okay. Okay. So, he was telling, he was feeling that at the age of 10, he was sharing Gita knowledge to many people in Bengali in his local place. And after that, he got connected to Prabhupada and he started reading ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. He was telling that he himself felt very bad that he has given an incorrect understanding to many people. Because most of the Bhagavad Gitas talk about that there is no one God, Krishna is not supreme. They don't talk about God has got a form. They talk about impersonal Krishna. That means Bhagavantuడికి రూపం లేదు, నామం లేదు, గుణం లేదు. That is why most of the Bhagavad Gitas talk. And they don't highlight Bhakti Marg as the highest. Many Gitas talk about Jnana Marg as the highest. Whereas Krishnuడు దేవుడు నెత్తి కొట్టుకొని చెప్పాడు ఆయన. He said that very clearly, Bhakti is the highest. I am easily connected only through Bhakti. There are hundreds of slokas which prove that one. Right? When I heard all these things, I was not agreeing initially. I did not agree this. I asked so many proofs, which sloka, which this one. Hundreds of slokas are shown. Then I got convinced that it's not just one Krishna devotee telling my God is everything. It is a scriptural proof. శాస్త్రంలో రాసింది ఏదో నాకు కృష్ణుడు ఇష్టం కాబట్టి కృష్ణుడే ఇష్టం అని కాదు. Right? So we have to follow any of these sampradayas to get the right knowledge. And all sampradayas agree to each other. They might have smaller differences in practices and kind of things. More of this, they all align that Srimad Bhagavatam is the highest Purana. They all accept only Srimad Bhagavatam as Praman. If you and I are getting a debate, you should ask me, Prabhuji, where is it written in Srimad Bhagavatam? Show me. And I will also say, Prabhuji, here it is written in Srimad Bhagavatam in so-and-so canto, so-and-so sloka. Then you should say, okay, I'm agreeing. Otherwise, you should say, I'm not agreeing. So Srimad Bhagavatam is like a core constitution for all of us. Right. Now, we discussed about Bhagavad Gita is age-old. We discussed about that we have to follow a parampara. And which parampara we are following? We are in the Brahma parampara, basically Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Let's everybody say it. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So if somebody asks you what Sampradaya you are following, okay, maybe we are not following 100% as of now, but that is our aspiration. ఈ మార్గంలో ప్రయాణిద్దామని అనుకుంటున్నాం. బ్రహ్మ మధ్వ గౌడీయ సాంప్రదాయం. ఏదో రోజు విల్ బికమ్ బెటర్, విల్ బికమ్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఇన్ దిస్ పాత్ ఆఫ్ భక్తి. Right. Madhvacharya is one of the foremost acharya in the Brahma Sampradaya. Text 9. Beautiful sloka we'll start with today. Janma karma che me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti sorjuna
Naiti mameti sorjuna
karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha
evam yo vetti tatvatah
deham punarjanma naiti mamiti sorjuna.
naiti mameti sorjuna.
Janma karma cha me divyam. Krishna is telling my birth, my activities are divine. Very clear. Our birth and our activities are not great. They are ordinary. Like so many people are born and they died. In English, there is a beautiful statement. Graveyards are full of indispensable people. My management professor has used that word 25 years back. I mean, when I was doing my CA, I liked that statement. Graveyards are full of indispensable people. Ante, we feel that they are indispensable. వాళ్ళు లేకపోతే ప్రపంచం ఉండదు అనుకుంటాం. But they're all graveyards లో పడున్నారు. అంటే వాళ్ళు లేకుండా కూడా ప్రపంచం నడుస్తుంది. They're all like, వీళ్ళు లేకపోతే ఎలాగా అనుకుంటాం. Life moves on. చాలాసార్లు we think without this, sometimes we also think without me, how can my family survive? నేను లేకపోతే నా ఫ్యామిలీ రోడ్డు మీద పడిపోదు. ఫ్యామిలీ విల్ మూవ్ ఆన్. కృష్ణ విల్ టేక్ కేర్. విల్ మూవ్ ఆన్. ఇట్స్ లైక్ దట్. సో నో బడీ ఈస్ గ్రేట్. బట్ కృష్ణ జన్మ, కృష్ణాస్ బర్త్. వాట్ ఈస్ జన్మ? వై ఈస్ కృష్ణ సేయింగ్ జన్మ? డస్ he take birth again and again? Does he take birth like you and me? In a mother's womb, upside down?
No.
His avatars.
He is avatar. Perfect. Right. Krishna's avatar. He takes avatar. He descends in any form he chooses. ఆయన ఏ రూపంలో కావాలంటే ఆ రూపంలో. అండ్ కర్మ. కర్మ మీన్స్ his activities. This sloka is a very hope-giving sloka. This sloka is telling all of us that just one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode. ఎవరైతే నా జన్మ గురించి కర్మ గురించి తెలుసుకుంటారో వాళ్ళకి మళ్ళీ జన్మ లేదు. వాళ్ళు నా లోకానికి వస్తారు. Is there any higher sloka than this one? In Krishna, what is he telling? Is Krishna asking whoever goes to Himalayas with bare body, they do tapas for 40 years in minus 40 degrees sitting in the ice? That's what Krishna said. Krishna said, జన్మ కర్మ చమే దివ్యం. నా జన్మ నా కర్మ ఎవరైతే తెలుసుకుంటారో వాళ్ళు తిరిగి ఈ మానవ జన్మ తీసుకోరు, నా దగ్గరికి వస్తారు. Isn't it simple? Is bhakti complicated? Bhakti is simple. So how to know about his janma? Understand all his avatars. How to know his karma? Read Srimad Bhagavatam. అంతే కదా. శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం is all his activities. లీలలు. భగవంతుడి లీలలు is all Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why they say read Srimad Bhagavatam. And if you want to know more about Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita. It is Krishna's instructions. Who is Krishna? What is his supremacy? Everything is being explained. Right. One who can understand the truth of the appearance of the personality of Godhead is already liberated. This statement is a super statement. Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So whoever is trying to understand about Krishna, their life is already liberated. If you and I, we are all in family, we are doing job, we are having family, we are having all kinds of things in our mind. But still, if we are trying to spend some time to know about Krishna and understand his divine life and his Leelalu, we are in the right path. We are in the right path. That's it. That's more than enough. Simply by accepting this truth by faith, without any doubt, can attain liberation. ఎందుకంటే all of us have this problem. Prabhuji, is it that simple? Just by knowing Janma and Karma, we can come out of this birth and death. అక్కడేమో మునులు యోగులు లక్షల సంవత్సరాలు తపస్సు చేస్తుంటే వాళ్ళకే రాంది. నేను నా సంసారంలో కూర్చొని నేను జస్ట్ భాగవతం చదువుకుంటూ రోజు హరే కృష్ణ అనుకుంటే చాలా. We have this doubt. అంత సింపులా? Krishna is telling, Prabhupada is telling, simply by accepting this truth by faith, one can without a doubt attain liberation. ఇది నమ్మండి అని చెప్తున్నారు ఆచార్యులు. The Vedic version Taptamasi is actually applied in this case. Anyone who understands Lord Krishna to be the Supreme Lord, or who says you are the same Supreme Brahman, the personality of God is certainly liberated instantly, and consequently his entrance into the association of the Lord is guaranteed. Prabhujis and Matajis, this is the highest hope-giving statement. For all of us, entry into the Goloka is guaranteed. When is it in our hands? But it's guaranteed. Door open chesadu ayina. Because we are attending Bhagavad Gita classes, we are having Japamala, we are trying to connect to Krishna, the door is open. Now he is asking us to walk towards him and enter the door. He is saying it is guaranteed. ఇంతకన్నా ఇంకేమన్నా కావాలా? Or you wanted some bond paper put this sloka and 3 witnesses. Is that more assuring? The statement from the Acharya is more assuring, right? This one sloka can change our life. Actually, if we take seriously, any one of the one Bhagavad Gita sloka can change our life. Manmanabhav Bhagavato Majjaji Mam Namaskuru. Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu. Like this, any of one sloka, Yat Karoshi, Yat Dashnoshi, whatever you are offering, offer it to me. Always think of me. Right? All this, any one of this one sloka is enough to change our life and change our heart. That's why today we are talking about Krishna's Janma. Krishna's karma, to talk about, it will take whole lifetime. We cannot finish it. There is no end. 18,000 slokas are there. Bhagavad, if Krishna permits, one day we'll start. And before we die, we might complete Bhagavatam. I don't know. But Janma Karma Chamedina. This is the greatest sloka. Now, we'll take a detour from here and try to understand about Krishna's Janma. అంటే భగవంతుడు యొక్క జన్మ అంటే ఏంటి? అవతారం. Why does Krishna appear? ఆయనకి ఏం అవసరం అండి? Why is he coming?
To clean the bed.
3 reasons.
To clean the bad people.
To protect dharmic people, to annihilate adharmic people, and to establish dharma. This is the reasons. 4.8. And in 4.7 he said, when does he come? ఎప్పుడు వస్తాడు? Whenever dharma declines, he will come. When he will come is in 4.7. If he comes, what he will do? It is in 4.8. And 4.9 is telling, understanding about Krishna is everything. Chal. These 3 slokas are giving us a beautiful connection to the purpose of life. Now we are going to, we already discussed so much, almost in our 2nd chapter. The moment we started using the word first time, Bhagavan Vacha, we spent 1 hour talking about who is Bhagavan. If you remember. Then in 2nd chapter, whenever Krishna first time used the word soul, we spent 1 hour only to understand soul. After that, we are going through slokas. Today again, a small deviation. We are again spending a lot of time to understand it. Today is auspicious Sivaratri. Right? And Lord Shiva will be very happy if we understand about Lord Vishnu. We will know, you will know more. Why? Who is Bhagavan? Do you remember who is Bhagavan? One line answer. Krishna is one. Karvaya, Sarvakarana Karanam, Krishna. So we discuss this. Bhagavan is a full enjoyer. Bhoktaram Yagnatapasam. Sarvaloka Maheswaram. Suhurdam Sarvabhutanam. Suhurdam Sarvabhutanam. He is the well-wisher of everybody. Sarvaloka Maheswaram. He is the boss of all bosses. Bhoktaram Yagnatapasam. Ante Anni Yajnalaku Bhokta Aine. He is the enjoyer. Today we think that we are the enjoyer. That's why we are struggling. నేనే ఆనందించాలి అనుకున్నంతసేపు మనం బాధపడుతుంటాం. భగవంతుడు ఆనందం కోసం నేను పనిచేస్తాను అనుకున్న రోజున we are in a better shape. Understanding the difference? He is the supreme enjoyer. What is the proof? Because he is the proprietor. Everything belongs to him. What is the proof of proprietor? He is the controller. He can control things. What is the proof that he is a controller? He is the creator. ఆయన క్రియేట్ చేశాడు కాబట్టి ఈజ్ అ కంట్రోలర్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ క్రియేటర్? హీ ఈజ్ ద కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ కాజెస్. అంటే హీ ఈజ్ ద ఎంజాయర్. ఆయనే అన్ని అనుభవించగలడు. ఎందుకు అది ఎలా చెప్తున్నావు? ఆయనే అధికారి, ఆయనే యజమాని. ఆయన యజమాని ఎలా చెప్తున్నావు? ఆయన కంట్రోల్ చేసే శక్తి ఆయనకు ఉంది. ఆయన కంట్రోల్ చేసే శక్తి ఉంది ఎలా చెప్తున్నావు? బికాస్ హీ ఈజ్ ద వన్ హూ క్రియేటెడ్. బికాస్ హీ ఈజ్ క్రియేటెడ్, హీ కెన్ కంట్రోల్. How are you telling he is the creator? Because Shastra is telling he is Sarvakarana Karanam. These are the 4 connections. Understanding? We'll continue. Parashara Muni has given us definition. And we discussed that in great length of detail. But now you'll remember again. Everybody say, Aishwaryasya Samagrasya వీర్యస్య యశః శ్రియా జ్ఞాన వైరాగ్యాసోశ్చైవ సన్నం భగ ఇతింగణ. హూ ఇస్ భగవాన్? భగ అంటే ఆపులెన్స్. ఆపులెన్స్ అంటే ఐ డోంట్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ తెలుగు వర్డ్. ఐశ్వర్యం అనేనా? సో ద వన్ హూ హ్యాస్, హరే కృష్ణ, ద వన్ హూ హ్యాస్ ఆల్ దిస్ ఇన్ ఫుల్. ఏవేంటి? స్ట్రెంగ్త్, బలము, ఫేమ్, యశస్సు, వెల్త్, ఐశ్వర్యము, నాలెడ్జ్, జ్ఞానము, బ్యూటీ, అందము, రెనౌన్సియేషన్, వైరాగ్యం. ఎవరి దగ్గరైతే ఈ 6 సంపూర్ణంగా 100% ఉంటాయో వారే భగవంతుడు. We discussed this at a lot of detail. Strength, we discussed that he is the one who has did Govardhana for 7 days and 7 nights. Just one example. Is there anybody else who can do that one? మనం ఈ మొబైల్ ఎత్తి అరగంట పెట్టగలమా? Can we hold this mobile like this and keep it for half an hour? We have to, this whole things will become numb after some time and we have to go to orthopedician. Right? Fame. కృష్ణుడు గురించి సర్వలోకాల్లో దే ప్రైజ్ హిమ్. భాగవతం is also not only read in this earth, even in దేవలోకం, బ్రహ్మలోక, తపోలోక, జనోలోక, మహర్లోక, భూర్లోక, భువర్లోక, every place, in all the planets they sit and read శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం. అంటే భగవంతుడి గురించి ఇక్కడ ఒక చోటే కాదు, ఎవ్రీవేర్. వెల్త్, సహస్ర లక్ష్మీస్ ఆర్ సర్వింగ్ కృష్ణ. లక్ష్మీదేవి ఆయన పాదాల దగ్గర కూర్చుంది. Is there anybody more richer than him? Knowledge. All Vedas have come from him. Bhagavad Gita has come directly from Krishna. Everything is coming from him. So he is the most knowledgeable person. Beauty. Krishna antene ardham entante akarshayiti Krishna. He is the most beautiful person in the entire creation. ఆయనకి మించిన సౌందర్యవంతుడు ఇంకొకడు లేడు. అందుకని ఆయన్ని మదన మోహన్ అంటారు. మదనుడు మనందరినీ పరిగెట్టిస్తుంటాడు. ఆ పరిగెట్టించే ఆయన కృష్ణ, మదన మోహన్. లాస్ట్ రెనౌన్సియేషన్, ఈస్ ద మోస్ట్ రెనౌన్షియేట్, వైరాగ్యం. అంత కారణమైనా సరే అర్జునుడికి రథసారథిగా పనిచేశాడు. దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ రీజన్స్, ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ టెల్లింగ్ వన్. అర్జునుడికి కేవలం రథసారథిగా పనిచేశాడు. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద 6 ప్రామినెంట్ థింగ్స్. If anybody has these 6 fully, he is called Bhagavan. If any one of you have forgotten all this discussion, I will post that recording again of that 4th class. 2 classes of introduction, 3 classes of 1st chapter. So it is a 5th class, 6th class. 6th class, I will forward you again. Please listen that one where we discussed who is Bhagavan. More detail. నమో నమస్తే అఖిల కారణ కారణాయ నిష్కారణాయ అద్భుత కారణాయ సర్వాగమమ్యాయ మహార్ణవాయ నమోపవర్గాయ పరాయణాయ. You all know the Gajendra Moksham story, right? In Gajendra Moksha story, when Gajendra is struggling, you know how long the fight between Gajendra and the crocodile? 10,000 years, Prabhu. Can you imagine? 10,000 సంవత్సరాలు they were fighting. నువ్వు వదులు, నేను వదలా. నువ్వు వదులు, నేను వదలను. 10,000 years that fight happened. And Gajendra has 10,000 wives. వాళ్ళందరూ వెయిట్ చేసి ఇంక వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఇంకా మా వల్ల కాదని. వీ కెనాట్ ప్రొటెక్ట్ హిమ్. అంటే నా ధనం, నా జనం, నా సుందరి. అంటే హీస్ అ కింగ్. గజేంద్ర వాజ్ అ కింగ్. 10,000 వైఫ్స్, పరివారము, సేనాధిపతి, దేర్ ఆల్ ఒడ్డు మీద కూర్చొని వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? ఆఖరి నిమిషంలో ఎవ్వరూ కాపాడలేరు. నీకెంత ధనం ఉన్నా, నీ కులము, నీ మతము, నీ ఐశ్వర్యము, నీ ఆస్తి, నీ అందము, నీ పేరు, నీ కీర్తి, nobody can save you when you are in the clutches of death. ఏది ఆపలేదు. ఏది ఆపగలదు? భగవన్నామం మాత్రమే ఆపగలదు. సో Gajendra made this beautiful prayer. In this word, is there any one word called Vishnu in this prayer? Is there a word called Krishna? Mukunda, Madhava, Govinda, Murari,
Hari.
Narayana, Murahari. Any of these names are there? No. ఏం చెప్పలేదు ఆయన ఏమన్నాడు నమో నమస్తే అఖిల కారణ కారణాయ ఇట్స్ అన్ ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ అంటారు కదా ఇంగ్లీష్ లో ఇండైరెక్ట్ స్పీచ్ అఖిల కాల కారణం ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో ఆయన నన్ను నుంచి రక్షించండి అన్నాడు ఈ సెంటెన్స్ చెప్పగానే దేవతలందరూ పక్కకి వెళ్ళిపోయారంట పాపం గజేంద్రుడు బాధపడుతున్నాడు కదా వద్దాం అనుకున్నారంట ఇంద్రుడు బయలుదేరిపోయాడట ఈ పాట వినగానే నేను కాదని బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు శివుడు నేను కాదని పక్కకి వెళ్ళిపోయాడంట బ్రహ్మ నేను కాదని పక్కకి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు ఎవ్రీబడి స్టెప్ అసైడ్ బికాస్ నన్ను పిలవట్లా జయరాజ్ ప్రభు అని మీరు మనం పిలిచాను మీరు పలుకుతారా ఆయనే పలుకుతారు మిగతా ఎవరు పలకరు సో ఇట్లా నమో నమస్తే అఖిల కారణ కారణాయ యు ఆర్ ద కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ కాజెస్ అండ్ యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కాజ్ నువ్వు పుడతానికి కారణమే లేదు దేర్ఫోర్ యు ఆర్ ద వండర్ఫుల్ కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ I offer my respectful obeisance unto you, who are the shelter of the Vedic knowledge, because it is you who has given the liberation. You are the only shelter for everybody. Let me offer my respectful obeisance unto you. Namo namaste akila. Ee prayer inangane Alavaikuntapuram Amula Saudambuna. You remember this? Alavaikuntapuram ante Allu Arjun cinema kaadandi. అలవైకుంఠపురం అంటే అల్లు అర్జున్ అనుకుంటాం అలవైకుంఠపురంబున ఆ మూల సౌదంబున ఆ నగరిలో అడ్రస్ మూల సౌదంబులో వెరీ బ్యూటిఫుల్ I have to practice this. Beautiful prayer. Is there?
పరివారమును చీరడు అప్పటిక పత్యం బంధింపడు ఆకర్ని కాంతర దంబిల్లంపు చక్కనొత్తాడు వివాద పురసి కుచోపరి చేరాంతరమైన వీడడు గజ
ప్రాణోహ. Is there any one word called Vishnu in this entire prayer? Is there any one word called Krishna in this entire prayer? But it is all talking about him. Sirikinjappadu. Beautiful prayer from Potana Bhagavatam. Job description. Detailed job description with all the qualifications, certifications, experience.
I read in school. Still I am reciting.
Very nice, very nice. That is the greatness, Prabhu. My father-in-law knows all the Sumati Satakam, Narasimha Satakam, all this he knows. And he recites very beautifully. Recently, I started reading some of those Satakas. Avani enta bhavunai telusa. They are so beautiful. We are all, sorry to say this, Baba, black sheep. We have learned all this nonsense. We all learned all this nonsense. Beautiful prayers. Actually, Satakala mana mind lo kelte. They are very clearly telling who is the Supreme Lord. That about Karma Siddhantam, about Krishna is everything. And these kind of children, if they start learning, please Matajis, try to slowly teach them few Narasimha Satakas and all to these beautiful children. Enagu man bathikettaga అయిపోయి అట్లీస్ట్ వాళ్ళన్నా ఉద్ధరిద్దాం మన బతుకు సగం అయిపోయింది సగం ఏంటి 75% అయిపోయింది అలాంటి రైట్ రైట్ నమో నమస్తే అఖిల కారణాయ. సో ఫైనలీ విష్ణు కేమ్. ఆ ప్రభుజీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు కదా సిరికిన్ చెప్పడు అట్లా పరిగెట్టుకుంటూ వచ్చేసాడంట ఆయన. రైట్ నౌ విల్ డిస్కస్ మోర్. రామాదిమూర్తిషు కళా నియమేన తిష్టాన్ నానావతారమకరోద్భువనేషు కింతు
అవతారం
కృష్ణ స్వయం సంభవత్ పరమః పుమాన్యో గోవిందమాది పురుషం తమహం భజామి.
గోవిందాం ఆది పురుషం
గోవిందమాది పురుషం తమహం భజామి.
పురుషం తమహం భజామి.
Govindam, Govinda. Adi Purusha. Ante, he is the first person. He was there before creation. He was there after creation. Yesterday in the Statue of Equality, when we are walking around, that Pujari was explaining that there is one Adi Keshava temple there. He said Adi Keshava means he is the Vishnu who was there before the creation. Then Ananta Padmanabha Swami is the Vishnu who is there after the creation, it seems. And who is there before the creation and who is there after the creation? It is only the Lord. Nobody is there. Before the creation, there is no Brahma also. That's why he is called Adi Purusha, Govindam Adi Purusham. Right? And the same Krishna appears in this world in many forms. Rama, the Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan. He appears as Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, Varaha, Kurma, Matsya. So many avatars Krishna appears. Next. So, this is from Brahma Samhita. Anyway, I'm not reciting all the slokas. This sloka is telling like, let's say there are 500 candles. But our candles and ela start chestar somewhere with one candle you have to light. And after that, can you differentiate between what was the original candle and the candles which are lit later? ఒక దీపంతో 1000 దీపాలు వెలిగించి మధ్యలో పెట్టేశారు. ఏ దీపంతో మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేశారో మీకు తెలుసా? అన్ని దీపాలు ఒకే కాంతితో వెలుగుతూ ఉంటాయి, ఒకే తేజోమయంగా వెలుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. భగవంతుడు కూడా అంతే. ఆయన నుంచే అన్ని అవతారాలు వచ్చినాయి. కానీ ఆయన ఒరిజినల్ కి అవతారంకి తేడా ఏంటంటే ఎవరు చెప్పలేరు. దట్స్ వాట్ కృష్ణ ఇస్ లైక్ దట్. లెట్ us recite this sloka. అవతారహి అసంఖ్యేయ హరే సత్వనిధేర్ద్విజ యథా విదాసీన కుల్యా సరసస్యు సహస్రశ. In Sanskrit, sahasra means not just 1000. Second meaning is unlimited. Sahasra sirsha sahasravat sabhutim vishwo purusha sukta mirvinuntar. So sahasra ante unlimited. O Brahmanas, the incarnations of the Lord are innumerable. Bhagavantudu avtaralu enni unnayandi? I asked last week. How many are there? Unlimited. Like the rivulets flowing from the సోర్సెస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్. అంటే ఒక నదిలోంచి పాయలు ఎన్ని ఉంటాయండి? ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ గంగ అక్కడ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే వరకు, గోదావరి నాసిక్ లో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే వరకు మధ్యలో ఎన్ని పాయలు ఉన్నాయి మనం చెప్పగలమా? చెప్పలేము. అలాగే వి డోంట్ నో ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ అవతార్స్ ఆఫ్ భగవాన్. దే ఆర్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ అవతార్స్. విల్ డిస్కస్ నౌ దట్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ అన్లిమిటెడ్. సో జనరలీ ఇఫ్ వి సే అవతార్స్, ఇఫ్ వి డు నాట్ ఓపెన్ శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం, అవర్ స్టాండర్డ్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ 10. Antena? Oh, this is gone. Power is gone. What is our standard answer if we say how many avatars? That's avatars 10. That is what we know since our childhood. If somebody opened Srimad Bhagavatam, they will say 22. If they have read Srimad Bhagavatam, they will say 22. Now, one sloka. Nana cheppu nana.
108.
108. Ledhu nana. We will discuss. Actually, there are so many. And one who understands one sloka we just recited a minute ago, just press that. Is it blinking, Prabhu? Blinking. That will take a minute. So, one sloka before Emanamo, Avatarahi Asankyeya. Ante unlimited. What is the reference for that sloka? Srimad Bhagavatam 1:3:26. We discussed, right? For everything is Bhagavatam is Pramanam for us. That is the baseline. Why is it struggling to come? It's coming. It's getting old, I think. Right. Actually, when I ask you how many avatars, you should ask me not number of avatars, Prabhu, how many types of avatars are there? Today we are going to discuss that. They are Purusha avatars. Then Guna avatars. Then Leela avatars. Then Manvantar avatars. Then Yoga avatars, and last Shakti Avesa avatars. Some of you attended my session before. We were sitting in this park and we discussed this. So today it's a little repeat for some of you who attended before. Others it's a little of new learning. Hare Krishna Amma, you adugutunnara? Okay. So Purushavataras, Gunavataras, Leelavataras, Manvantaravatas, Yugavataras, Sektavesa Avataras. Prabhuji and Mataji, whether you believe me or not, whoever is sitting in today's class are very fortunate. ఎవరెవరైతే ఈ రోజు క్లాస్లో కూర్చొని వింటున్నారో దే ఆర్ ద వెరీ ఫార్చునేట్ పీపుల్. ఎంతో సుకృతి ఉంటే గానీ యూ విల్ నాట్ లిసన్ దిస్ టాపిక్ వేర్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ అబౌట్ so many avatars of God. And we just discussed in 4.9 జన్మ కర్మ చమే దివ్యం. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆయన జన్మ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం. కృష్ణ is called అవతారి, source of all avatars, and all these avatars are called avatar, and Krishna is the avatari. That means he is a source. From one source all these avatars are coming. Now we'll go into discussion. To that extent possible, I want to complete this topic today. We'll discuss about Purushavataras, Gunavataras, Leelavataras, Manvantaravatas, Yugavataras, Sektavesa. Some areas I just list the names. I will not go into detail what does each name mean and all, because that will take a lot of time. If I say Ramayana, if you have to discuss, we have to do the entire Ramayana. Right. What is Purushavataras? Purushavataras means they are like primary avatars. Now here comes the question. Is Krishna an avatar of Vishnu or is Vishnu an avatar of Krishna? The most controversial question. What is your understanding? Is
Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu.
in Nana?
Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu.
Okay. Now we will reverse that one. Our understanding was Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu. Among the Dashavataras, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Nrsimha, Parshurama, Krishna, Rama, Parshurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Kalki. So we consider Krishna as like almost like 8th avatar. That is what we all know from our childhood. But we just read all the slokas. So Vishnu is an avatar of Krishna. I will make this statement. Some of you can believe, some of you will find it difficult, but don't worry. They are both like one and the same, like candles discussion. But when we go into a lot of detail, we try to understand about Krishna is the source of all the Vishnu. Now, I made a flow chart. He's a Krishna. He's avatar of Krishna. Huh? Basically, we will discuss that, Mataji. So, let's hold on. I will explain. So, Krishna is Govindam Adipurusha. Anukunnam kada? He is there before the creation. Krishna is there, appeared first. Krishna is there first. And Krishna is called unborn, Aja. There's no mother and father for him. He is not born like you and me. What is his birth rate? I don't know. Millions and millions and millions and millions and billions and trillions and back. Right? We discussed Brahma's age last week. Krishna has seen at least 10,000 Brahmas. You can imagine. Our calculator will show E. After some time, if we try to do calculator, it will show E, right? If it cannot match the numbers, it will show E. So when we try to ask about Krishna, calculator will say E. That means it beyond its comprehension. So from Krishna, the first incarnation is Balarama. From Krishna, Balarama. Then from Balarama, first Chaturvyuha expansion. Try to listen carefully. You'll slowly understand. First Chaturvyuha expansion. Sankarshana, Vasudeva, Aniruddha, Pradyumna. Naluguru. 4 expansions. And from Sankarshana, Narayana appeared. And from Narayana, again, Sankarshana, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Second Chaturvyuha expansion came. I will share this slide in the WhatsApp, don't worry. Second Chaturvyuha came. And from the second Chaturvyuha, please say this, Karanodaka Sai Vishnu are called Mahavishnu. Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. So they are all the same. But they are all coming from Krishna. కృష్ణుడి నుంచి బలరాముడు, బలరాముడి నుంచి ఫస్ట్ చతుర్వ్యూహ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్, సంకర్షణ, వాసుదేవ, ప్రద్యుమ్న, అనిరుద్ధ. అందులో ఫస్ట్ సంకర్షణ ఉన్నారు కదా, ఆ సంకర్షణలోంచి నారాయణ, ఆ నారాయణలోంచి మళ్ళీ సంకర్షణ, వాసుదేవ, అనిరుద్ధ, ప్రద్యుమ్న. ఆ సెకండ్ చతుర్వ్యూహలోంచి కారణోదక సాయి విష్ణు, గర్భోదక సాయి విష్ణు, క్షీరోదక సాయి విష్ణు. మనకి ఇప్పటి వరకు తెలిసింది విష్ణు ఇస్ విష్ణు. నౌ వి ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ 3 names. కారణోదక, గర్భోదక, క్షీరోదక, 3 Vishnus. We'll come back and connect to this one. Now we are trying to understand 3 Purusha avatars. These 3 are called 3 Purusha avatars. Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu are called 3 Purusha avatars. Purusha avatars ante artham entante they are the primary in charge of the entire creation. They are running. Of course, they have people under them like Brahma, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, but they are the in charge of everything. Now, see this first Krishna. See this picture on the left side. Everybody who is online also, please carefully listen. You are seeing Krishna and so many universes around him. Do you see so many universes around him? How many universes are there? 100? 1000? Unlimited.
Infinite.
Right? So, Purusha Avatar. So, the first one is called the Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. From him, so many universes have come. Ushvasa Nishvasana. When he breathes in, all the universes go inside. When he breathes out, all the universes come. అర్థమైందండి? ఆయన ఊపిరిలా అంటే all universes come. How many universes? Unlimited. And each universe has the 14 planets. 14 లోకాలు. There are 14 planets in each universe. What are those 14 planets? The middle one is the Earth. Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Janoloka, Tapoloka, Maharloka, Satyaloka are the upper planets. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patada are the below planets. These are the 14 planets. Are you able to understand? In every universe, all the 14 planets are there. That means how many Earths are there? Unlimited. How many Earths are there? Unlimited. There are so many Earths. భూలోకాలు ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? ఒకటి కాదు. మనం ఒక భూలోకంలో ఉన్నాం. There are so many Earths in different planets. అన్ని లోకాల్లోకి హైయెస్ట్ లోకం ఇస్ సత్యలోకం ఆర్ బ్రహ్మలోకం. అంటే బ్రహ్మ అక్కడ ఉంటాడని మనకు తెలుసు కదా. దెన్ హౌ మెనీ బ్రహ్మాస్ ఆర్ దేర్? అర్థమైందండి? ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్? ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ యూనివర్స్ 14 planets. 14 లోకాలు అంటాం కదా. 14 లోకాల్లో ఒక ఎర్త్ ఉంది. ఆ ఎర్త్ పైన లోకాలు, కింద లోకాలు, ఊర్ధ్వలోకాలు, అధోలోకాలు, అవన్నీ కలిపి 14 లోకాలు. సో ఫ్రమ్ లార్డ్ విష్ణు, కారణోదక, ఫస్ట్ విష్ణు ఇస్ కారణోదక సాయి విష్ణు, కారణ ఉదక సాయి విష్ణు. కారణ ఈజ్ ద కారణం, అన్నిటి నుంచి ఆయన నుంచి అనేక యూనివర్సెస్ వస్తున్నాయి. అండ్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ యూనివర్స్ హీ ఎంటర్స్ అగైన్. he enters into every universe, and that Vishnu is called Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Slowly, I'm trying to go slowly for you to understand. Ayana, Prabhu, please correct me if anywhere I am not making it clear, please correct me. Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu ante same Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, he enters into every universe. Actually, when the universe is created, it is like a small seed. Once the Vishnu enters, it will expand. And then from him, let's take for the sake of example, unlimited pakan pettukondi. For the sake of example, there are 1000 universes. Just for our example. Vishnu entered into every universe. Right? We discussed, right? Let's say he entered into the first universe as a Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. In that universe, from his navel, Brahma appears. Are you able to understand? And then he asks Brahma, please continue the creation. Vishnu is the primary creator, Brahma is the secondary creator. Vishnu, Pradhana Srishtikarta, Brahma, Dvitiya Srishtikarta. How to understand this one? Simple example we always discuss. There is rice. There is rice. Is rice created by anybody? Farmer creates, but is he creating from his hands? It's coming from the earth. And the same rice, after coming to our house, mother can make 100 types of rice. Biryani, pulao, that rice, bisibalabat, wangibat, this one. Hundreds of rice mother can make. But is mother making the rice? His mother is the creator? No. So Vishnu is the one who created the rice, and mother is the one who is making hundreds of different types of rice. Like that, Krishna or the Vishnu has created the primary ingredients for Srishti. There are 24 elements for Srishti. I'm not going into all those things. Are 24 elements of Srishti. It is all explained in very detail in Bhagavatam Canto 2. So, once that is there, then Brahma is using those ingredients to create all recipes. Right? You go to a hotel, he has a base ready. You say paneer butter masala, he takes that base, tuck paneer, tuck, 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 tuck. Mixed vegetable curry, he takes the same base from last week. Last week base will be there in the fridge. He will take that one, mixed vegetable curry, tuck, 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 tuck. You want chole, same base chole. And we'll think, yummy. Last week ka base. Or yesterday's evening base which is left. Or 2-3 bases are left, he'll mix it and put it in the fridge. Manavademo, yummy, yummy. And we'll pay 750 rupees for one sabji, itna sabji. Right? So, Karanodaka Sai, we discussed about Karanodaka Sai Vishnu, then he entered into the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and we are now talking about universe number 1. In that one, Brahma is created, and Brahma is empowered. Nuvu Srishti Cheyamani. He has been given that power to do the Srishti, and Brahma starts the whole Srishti process. Manus, Ashtadikpalakas, Adanta continue. And the Srishti ante 84 lakshana Jivarasam, 84 lakh species. Like Jalajanava Lakshani. You remember that sloka? Jalaja, 9 lakh species of aquatic water basis, 20 lakh species of trees, 20 lakh species of animals.
Tataya.
Nana Chepnana, you have written that one? Perfect. Can you read out that numbers? I forgot.
9 lakhs at aquatics,
20
20 lakhs trees and plants, 20 lakhs trees and plants,
20 lakhs trees and plants,
11 lakhs insects and reptiles,
11 lakhs insects and reptiles,
10 lakhs birds,
10 lakhs birds,
30 lakhs animals,
30 lakhs animals,
4 lakhs human species.
4 lakhs human beings. Right? She's my best student sitting here. 84 lakhs of human species. 84, huh?
She challenged her teacher.
Huh?
She challenged her teacher.
Yes. She will become the future Bhagavad Gita teacher. I am very confident. After she come to 10th grade, she will start teaching Bhagavad Gita to everybody. That's my aspiration. And some of you also have become teachers, should become teachers. Saundarya Mataji. Huh? You have to become a teacher. Many more. All of you, each one of you have to become a teacher. Right? How many want to become a Bhagavad Gita teacher in these sessions? Why are you hesitating? That's okay. ఎంతవరకు నేర్పించగలిగితే అంతవరకు. Please raise hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. ప్రవీణ మాతాజీ ఆలోచిస్తున్నారేంటి? మా ఆయన రేస్ చేశారు కాబట్టి నేను రేస్ చేయట్లేదు అంటారా? So 14 of you, very good, I'm very happy. On this auspicious Shivaratri, I am praying that 14 of you should become Bhagavad Gita teachers, and you should go to 14 different communities and preach Bhagavad Gita. This is how the knowledge expands. And that is the highest service, I am telling you, Prabhuji. The highest service which Krishna likes is this one. I'm giving a small homework, whether you do a search, chat GPT, perplexity, I don't know, whatever you want to do, find out the sloka where Krishna says about this. The one who preaches my message is most dearest to me. Please find out that sloka and post in the group. Each one of you find out. If one person finds out, it doesn't mean that your homework is over. This is your individual homework. ఏ శ్లోకంలో భగవంతుడు నా మెసేజ్ అందరికి ఇష్టము, అందరికీ పంచేవారు నాకు చాలా ఇష్టం అని చెప్తాడు ఒక శ్లోకంలో ఆయన. ఓకే, రైట్. So we discussed about Brahma sitting there and 84 lakhs of species. All the creation started and life started. Then Krishna gives the life air. All the life is continuing and all. Krishna pushes all the souls. Brahma is not creating the souls. Brahma is creating the bodies. అర్థమైందండి? బ్రహ్మ శరీరాన్ని తయారు చేస్తున్నాడు, ఆత్మను తయారు చేయట్లా. నత్వేవాహం, గుర్తుందా? సెకండ్ చాప్టర్, యు అండ్ ఐ ఆర్ ఇటర్నల్. ఆత్మ నేను ఎప్పటికీ శాశ్వతంగానే ఉంటాం. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ శ్లోక? హోంవర్క్. నత్వేవాహం, రైట్? In second chapter, Krishna is saying you and they're there. So Krishna releases all the Atmas into the each world. And there is life in all the 14 planets. Prabhuji's Mataji's life is not in the only Bhuloka. In one universe, there are 14 planets. In all the 14 planets, there is life. Souls are there everywhere. And Brahma is creating all the bodies in 84 lakhs of species. Then 84 lakh species, right? Andulo, for the sake of example, we'll take one species, mosquito. Among 84, among insects, 11 lakhs insects and reptiles. Among the 11 lakhs insects and reptiles, we are taking one mosquito. Some of you might say, Prabhuji, there are various types of mosquitoes. I don't know, my knowledge is limited. I am taking one mosquito. Then how many mosquitoes are there? Prabhuji, ee colony lone oka 10 kotlu untayi. How many mosquitoes are there? Unlimited. This is one type. In 84, in the 11 lakhs types of species, there is one type called mosquito. How many are there? Unlimited. In the birds, there is one type of bird called pigeon. How many pigeons are there? So half of the population of pigeons are in Hyderabad. Like that. There are so many of them. Krishna or Vishnu is entering into every living being as Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. అర్థమైందండి? ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్? ప్రభుజీ అర్థం కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ అడగండి. సో కారణోదక సాయి is the first Vishnu, right? From him, unlimited universes are there. In every universe, he is also entering again as Garbhodaka Vishnu. So how many Garbhodaka Vishnus are there? Unlimited, because unlimited universes are there. In one universe, there are 14 planets and there is one Brahma and there is creation started. And how many living beings are there? I'm not talking human beings. How many living beings are there in one unlimited? 84 lakhs into unlimited. And Kshirodakasa means the same Vishnu is entering into every heart, into every living being. అర్థమైందండి? సర్వాంతర్యామి అంటారు భగవంతుడిని. అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? In the entire, for the sake of example, in 10,000 universes, into 84 lakh species, into unlimited, he is there in every heart. He is there in the mosquito's heart, he is there in the human being's heart, he is there in the pigeon's heart, he is there in the tiger's heart, lion's heart, elephant's heart. Everywhere he is there. Now where? Now can you show me a place where Krishna is not there? భగవంతుడు లేని ప్రదేశం ఉందా? సర్వాంతర్యామి అంటే ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా? కెన్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్? వెన్ వి సే సర్వాంతర్యామి, కృష్ణ ఈజ్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. ఈజ్ దేర్ ఇన్ అవర్ హార్ట్ యాజ్ ఎ విట్నెస్. సాక్షిభూతంగా ప్రతి హృదయంలో ఉన్నాడు భగవంతుడు. రైట్? దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్. అండ్ నౌ ఐ యూజ్ ద వర్డ్ కాల్డ్ సహస్రలక్ష్మి బిఫోర్. విల్ గెట్ ఇట్ అవుట్. అదేంటి ప్రభుజీ సహస్రలక్ష్మి, లక్ష్మీదేవి ఉంటే ఒక్కరే కదా. నౌ కనెక్ట్ టు దిస్ వన్. ఎవ్రీ విష్ణు హ్యాస్ అన్ కన్సార్ట్. ఆయన పక్కన లక్ష్మీదేవి ఉంటుంది. సో యూ హ్యావ్ హౌ మెనీ గర్భోదక సాయి విష్ణుస్ ఆర్ దేర్? unlimited, because any universes unte anni garvam. So Lakshmi is there everywhere. So when I say Sahasra Lakshmi, what does it mean? Unlimited Lakshmis. All these Lakshmis are worshipping the feet of Narayana. So that's why Krishna is considered as the most wealthiest. Aishwaryascha Viryascha Samagrascha Yashaha. We discussed that sloka. Are you able to understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Now, see this one. See this picture. See this picture. From one Krishna or Narayana or Govinda, so many universes have come. In every universe he entered. In that universe, creation started. And in that creation, there are so many living beings. Aa prati hrudayanlono Krishna is entering. And when he takes in again, that means almost like end of the creation, then all the universes go inside him. All universes go inside Krishna. Then when he takes out, all the universes come again. And again the whole Srishti, Brahma creation gets created and starts. How many Brahmas are there? Unlimited. We are in the universe where our Brahma has 4 heads. Chaturmukha Brahma. In some other universe, Brahma has 6 heads, 8 heads, 9 heads, 10 heads. I told you the story, right? Once Brahma comes to Dwaraka వచ్చి ద్వారపాలకు చెప్తాడు, ఎవరు వచ్చారని అంటే బ్రహ్మ వచ్చానని చెప్పండి అంటాడు. లోపల ఉన్న కృష్ణుడికి అర్థమైపోయింది, అరే ఇడికి నెత్తికి మొట్టిగా వేయాలి అని. ఏ బ్రహ్మ వచ్చాడో కనుక్కో అంటాడు. అండ్ ద్వారపాలకాస్ కమ్ అండ్ ఆస్క్ విచ్ బ్రహ్మ. Brahma gets mad. What is which Brahma? I am the only Brahma. I am the creator. All this creation I am only doing. Then he goes inside. He will see so many Brahmas. At least 10,000 Brahmas are sitting there with 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, 10,000 heads are sitting there. Then he falls on the feet and he says, Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Brahma also has accepted that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Shiva is accepted. Ma Durga is accepted that you are my Lord. Durga, you are my Lord. Maya Jakshena Prakriti. Prakriti is Durga Devi. She is saying, Krishna is saying that Durga works under me. Durga works for me. అంటే ఈ సకల చరాచర సృష్టి అంతా రన్ చేసేది మన సృష్టికి పార్వతీదేవి తల్లిదండ్రులు. రైట్? This is Purusha Avataras. Did you understand Prabhuji's, Mataji's? Was it clear or confusing? Right? Mind blowing. Adagandi Prabhu. So, Krishna is the Adi Purusha. మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం. He is the first person. కృష్ణుడి నుంచి బలరాముడు ఫస్ట్ అవతరించాడు. అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ బలరామ్ ఫస్ట్ చతుర్వ్యూహ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్. చతుర్వ్యూహ అంటే సంకర్షణ, వాసుదేవ, అనిరుద్ధ, ప్రద్యుమ్న. దే అపియర్డ్. దెన్ ఫ్రమ్ దెమ్ నారాయణ అపియర్డ్. ఫ్రమ్ నారాయణ అగైన్ సెకండ్ చతుర్వ్యూహ అపియర్డ్. సంకర్షణ, వాసుదేవ, ప్రద్యుమ్న, అనిరుద్ధ. అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ దెమ్ కారణోదక సాయి విష్ణు కేమ్. అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ కారణోదక సాయి విష్ణు so many Garbhodaka Sai Vishnus came. From so many Garbhodaka Sai Vishnus, so many Kshirodaka Sai Vishnus are there. Now if you see the connection back to Krishna, he is that first candle. He is that first candle. అంటే ఫస్ట్ దీపంతో అనేక దీపాలు వెలిగించామంటారు కదా, లైక్ దట్. బట్ దే ఆర్ లైక్ వన్ అండ్ ద సేమ్. We don't need to fight. They are like all one and the same. Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna, they are one and the same. Technically, we are trying to go into detail because we are discussing Govindam, Adi Purusha. So, we generally use the word Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna. We use the word interchangeably. That's okay. So, when we say Vishnu or when we say Narayana, we generally mean the Krishna. They are all like. So, one explanation entante, for example, you have a big IAS officer. A big IAS officer. Let's say Chief Secretary of Telangana. A very big person. Chief Secretary level person. At home, how is he? Will he behave like a chief secretary? His wife will show, Randy, tiffin, dost allarpadna Randy. Huh? Chief secretary. At home, he is F becomes P, chief secretary. At office, I am chief secretary. Right? देर कॉफी ठंडा हो गया तो उसके मुंह पे फेंकेगा, घर में डोसा ठंडा हो गया तो अच्छा ही है, बहुत अच्छा है. Once when we were in Vienna, Manmohan Singh came. Actually, when I was there, Pratibha Bharati was there, president. So Manmohan Singh came to Vienna. That day, I couldn't see him. Actually, when Pratibha Bharati came, we were all invited. We were like 100 people. We were invited to be in Vienna. So when Manmohan Singh came, I was not there. He came a little before me. And Indian ambassador has hosted them in their home. And they were telling me this joke that Manmohan Singh was ready and waiting in the hall. And his wife is still, universal thing, she's still getting ready. And Manmohan Singh was telling, it seems later. And he was telling, 5 minutes, rukla. Please wait. Prime Minister of India. And what is his wife telling? 5 minutes, rukiye. Chupchap baithiye. So even Prime Minister also has to go through that. Who are we normal people? So that ambassador was our good family friend when we were in Vienna. So he was telling the story of what happened, and we were all laughing. Okay, even it's Prime Minister, that means it happened. Anna, cheppu Anna.
Gave the homework. No, maybe that shloka is Bhagavad Gita 88.68.
అప్పుడే చెప్పేసావు ఆన్సర్. చాలా స్పీడ్గా ఉన్నావు బుజ్జి. Okay, don't reveal that answer. Here there are many people who have to still do that homework. Very good. Thank you. Right. Okay, understood, Prabhujis and Matajis? So, Balarama is the first expansion of Krishna. So, there is no difference between Balaram and Krishna one way. He is the first expansion. And from Balaram, Sankarsana, Aniruddha, there is no difference between them and Balarama. Then Narayana. They are all like one and the same. But there is a designated thing. If you go technically detail, who is the original source? Krishna. That's right. Balaram. We'll discuss that. Actually, ఇంకా మిమ్మల్ని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయడం ఇంకా నాకు హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ టైం ఉంది. బుర్ర గోక్కోవాలి ఇంకో అరగంట అయితే మనం అందరం అంత. ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. రైట్, విల్ కంటిన్యూ. Actually, Brahma Samhita is telling Devi Dama. Some of you have come to my home. If you remember, I've shown you that big chart some 6 months ago. So Devi Dama, which is Devi Dama means where Lord Durga is there. Next one is Mahesha Dama, where Lord Shiva is there. Next one is Haridama, which is Vaikunta. Next one is Goloka Dama, where Krishna is there. I will show you that chart. And how many Vaikunta are there? How many Vaikuntas are? There are so many Vaikunta. There are so many Vaikunta planets in that Vaikunta. It's not just one Vaikunta. For example, some of you like Lord Ramachandra. You are connected to Lord Ramachandra so much. So there is one Ayodhya planet in Vaikunta. So మీకు రామచంద్రుడు అంటే ఇష్టం కాబట్టి ఆ రూపంలోనే you can connect to him. For some of you, Narasimhadev is your principal Vishnu Bhagavan whom you are liking. Akkada there is a Narasimha Loka. So if you are eligible, you are enter into that planet and you are worshipping Narasimha eternally. If you like Lord Ramachandra, you go into Ayodhya there and you are worshipping Ramachandra eternally. కళితిరుగుతున్నాయా? లిటిల్ కొంచెం కదా. Next. So we discussed about Purusha Avatara still now. What is the time now? Krishna 8:40. I have to go fast. There are many Vaikunta planets. In that various forms of Vishnus are there. Whichever form of Vishnu you like, you are going to that kind of loka. Thank you for asking this question. I think I should have that chart. There is material world, there is spiritual world. Bhautika prapanchamu, Ajyatmik prapancham. The material world is a place where you have all these unlimited universes. Hare Krishna, are you able to understand? In our example, 10,000 universes. They are there in this material world, Bhautika Prapancham. And above that is the spiritual world, Ajjatmika Prapancham. In the spiritual world, you have Vaikunta and Goloka Brindavana. So, Layam, annihilation, Layam ainappudu, there is no destruction to Adhyatmika Prapancha. Spiritual world remains the same. This material world, ఈ 10,000 యూనివర్సెస్ ఉన్నవి, it will stop and they will come again. ఈ లయం అన్నది భౌతిక ప్రపంచానికే, ఆధ్యాత్మిక ప్రపంచానికి లయం లేదు. అది ఎప్పటికీ ఉండిపోతుంది. వైకుంఠ ఇస్ దేర్ ఆల్వేస్, గోలోక బృందావన ఇస్ దేర్ ఆల్వేస్. అండ్ అమాంగ్ ద క్రియేషన్ 1/4 is the material world, 3/4 is the spiritual world. అర్థమైందా? Please be alert. I will put all these things in tomorrow's quiz. How many of you are participating quiz religiously, strictly? Some of you are still, you are doing.
Nowadays I am not getting the quiz.
ఏంట్రా బుజ్జి, మళ్ళీ చెప్పు.
I am not getting the quiz in the group.
Oh, okay. So, let's say this much is the place. 1/4 is the material world. 3/4 is the spiritual world. And this 10,000, Mataji, you came little late. We are having a very interesting discussion. But I know you are making prashadam also for all of us. Thank you for that one. So, this 10,000 unlimited universes, all these things are there in the 1/4 of the creation only. And this 1/4 of the creation is the one which is created, removed, created, removed, created, removed. The 3/4 is always there. Understand? If you and I go to that world someday in some life, we are no way connected to what is happening here. You understood? This creation and life coming in, going out, all these things is continuing for time immemorial. Somebody who is in Goloka has no connection to what is happening here. For example, there is one American sitting in USA, somewhere, let's say in Washington, D.C. He has no Indian connection. Does he have anything to do with what is happening in Hyderabad? Let's say if there is one American who is a director of a software company and every month he comes to Hyderabad every quarter to meet his India team, then he has some connection. Let's say there is one American sitting there. Normal American, does he have any connection with what is happening in Hyderabad? Is he influenced by anything what is happening in Hyderabad? Just I'm trying to give a very layman example. ఆయనకి ఏం సంబంధం లేదు కదా. What is happening, whether Hyderabad, whether how is it, Telangana politics, what's happening, how is the real estate in Hyderabad, how is life in high-tech city, Gautam Enclave, what is the new apartment which is coming up? Does he have any connection with all these things? No. You understood? Simple logic. Like that, if you and I are in Goloka or Vaikunta, we have no connection with what is happening here. మనకి ఇంకా అసలు ఏ సంబంధం లేదు, ఏం జరుగుతుందో మనకు సంబంధం లేదు. You are there serving Krishna, serving Vishnu, whichever form of Vishnu. నువ్వు ఏ రూపంలో భగవంతుడిని తలుచుకోదలుచుకున్నావో ఆ రూపంతో శాశ్వతంగా అక్కడ మనం ఉండిపోతాం. Understood, Prabhuji's, Mataji's? This is very, very complicated topic. I am trying to make it little simple to the extent possible. We discussed only one type of avatar, Purusha avatars. Now we are going to the second category called Guna avatars. వస్తున్నాను ఆ టాపిక్ లోకి వస్తున్నాను ఇప్పుడే. 30 seconds more. రైట్. గుణ అవతారాస్. వాట్ ఆర్ గుణ అవతారాస్? ఎన్ని గుణాలు ఉన్నాయి? హౌ మెనీ గుణాస్ ఆర్ దేర్? సత్వగుణ, రజోగుణ, తమోగుణ. సృష్టి, స్థితి, లయకారకులు ముగ్గురున్నారు. సో Vishnu is the in charge of goodness. Sattva-guna in charge Vishnu. Rajoguna in charge is Brahma. And Tamoguna in charge is Shiva. He is in charge. He is not in Tamoguna. Please understand. Class low, there are two sets of people. Very bright, intelligent students. Second set, some stupids like me. There are two sets of people are there. There is one class teacher for all the good people. There is another class teacher for all the naughty people. Does it mean that class teacher is naughty? You understood? There is one class teacher designated for all the naughty people. Ardhamayinda? So Lord Shiva is in charge of all the people in the Tamoguna. That's why Rakshasas andaru evarni poojistaru. Will they say Vishnu? Hiranyakasipu, Ravanasura, all these great demons, whom are they worshipping? Lord Shiva. You understand? Because they are all people in Tamoguna. They cannot understand Lord Vishnu. They cannot understand Vaikunta. They cannot understand birth, death, old age, disease. ఇవన్నీ అర్థం కాదు వాళ్ళకి. వాళ్ళకి ఏం కావాలి? కోరిక. రాక్షసస్. Right? So, నాన్న చెప్పు నాన్న.
But Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, they worship Brahma, right?
Yeah, in the sense, okay. They also worship. Basically, they worship Brahma or Shiva. Right? Okay. So, now, మనం త్రిమూర్తులు అంటాం కదా, బ్రహ్మ విష్ణు మహేశ్వరులు. When we say Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, when we say Vishnu here, we do not mean the Krishna. We mean the Garbhodaka Vishnu. In every universe, there is Brahma. In every universe, there is Vishnu. And every universe, there is Shiva. అర్థమైందండి? Every universe, there is Brahma, there is Vishnu, there is Shiva. So for that universe, these are the three people who are in charge of the three modes. Goodness, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Srushti, Brahma. Sthiti, Vishnu, Poshakudu. Layam, Sivudu. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are taking care of each universe. Taking care of each universe. ఒక్కొక్క యూనివర్స్ లో సృష్టి, స్థితి, లయలు వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటున్నారు. Krishna has no connection to all these things. He is in the Goloka Vrindavan. One CEO has 10,000 branches. One global company has 10,000 branches all over the world. And there is one CEO for every branch. Or there is one MD for every branch. Krishna is the super global CEO sitting there somewhere. He has no connection with what, let's say, there is one India branch. In India branch, there is one India MD. In India MD, he has some 50 branches in India. One in Chennai, one in Delhi, one in Bombay, one in Hyderabad, Trivandrum, different branches. In Hyderabad branch, one employee is coming late. Does anything has got to do with the global CEO sitting there? For example, Sundar Pichai. Just take simple example. Google CEO. Sundar Pichai. In Hyderabad Google office, one employee applied leave. Or one employee, instead of coming at 9:30, he came at 10:30 to office. Does Sundar Pichai has anything to do with this one? Simple example, Ardhamayinda? Like this, Krishna has nothing to do with all of us. He is not connected with the Srushti Sriti Layal happening in this every universe on one way. Are you able to understand? Are you able to connect to that example? భగవంతుడికి ఇక్కడ వాటర్ వస్తుందా లేదా, ఇక్కడ ఇది వస్తుందా, he has no connection. But yet, every devotee is bothered. ప్రతి భక్తుడికి నేను చూసుకోండి, యోగక్షేమం వహామ్యం అని చెప్తున్నాడు ఆయన. Right? 5.45. So, Lord Shiva is also an expansion of Vishnu. Kshiram yada dadi vikara vishesha yogat. Yasesha yoga sanjayate nahi tata pratak asti heto. Jayate nahi tata pratak asti heto. Yasham utam api tata sampute karyat. Yasham utam api tata sampaiti karyat. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Just as milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, and curd is not like milk, in a same way, the Govinda from whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation. So there is milk, there is yogurt, పెరుగు. ఫ్రమ్ మిల్క్ తోడేస్తే మనకి పెరుగు వచ్చింది. పెరుగుకి కారణం ఏంటి? మిల్క్. Is milk. From milk, yogurt can happen. From yogurt, can the milk again come back? Not possible. So Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu connection is like that one. From Lord Vishnu, Shiva is like an expansion of Vishnu. But from Shiva, Vishnu cannot come. They are both like one and the same. But Shiva is like transformation of yogurt and milk is what Acharya has explained. And who said this one? Brahma Samhita. Who said Brahma Samhita? Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the one who is explaining all these things. Inka doubt on that? He knows everything. And Lord Brahma is telling Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda is the Adipurusha. It's what Lord Brahma is telling. ఆయన చెప్పింది మనం వినాలి కదా. నీకేం తెలుసు బ్రహ్మ, నాకేం తెలుసు అంటాం. వీఆర్ లైక్ దట్ పీపుల్. బ్రహ్మకేం తెలుసు, శివుడికి ఏం తెలుసు, శ్రీమద్ భాగవతంకి ఏం తెలుసు, నాకే ఎక్కువ తెలుసు. వీఆర్ సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్. Our ego is like that one. And okay, I understand. First time when I attended this class, I also found it difficult to accept. Because last 47 years I was listening to something else. Suddenly I hear all these things. Manas oppukodu. Human nature. But I only request, please listen with open mind. I took so many years to accept. Please, you don't take so many years to accept. I wasted so much time. You don't waste so much time. Now I am convinced. That's why I'm sitting here and telling all of you. So this is what Lord Shiva is telling. This is what Lord Brahma is telling. This is what Lord Vishnu is telling. So these are Gunavataras. So Lord Shiva is the Gunavatara. Actually, there's a more deeper explanation. Shambhu Tattva, Shiva Tattva. I'm not going into all that one. One Shiva is there who is expanding in all the universes as one. Shambhu is expanding in all the universes as Shiva. Is that one source who is there everywhere. All the 10,000 Shivas are connected to the Shambhu Tattva. So, అందుకనే భౌతిక ప్రపంచానికి పార్వతీ పరమేశ్వర్లు తల్లిదండ్రులు అంటారు. They don't say Radha and Krishna are the mother and father for the material world. For the material world, Lord Shiva and Parvati are the parents. For the material world, because through them only this is all happening. But we are trying to connect as a soul. That's why Radha Krishna is considered as our eternal parent. As a body, because we have taken a body here, we are under the jurisdiction of Lord Shiva and Parvati. But as a soul, we are eternally connected to Krishna. You understand? Ardhavutundandi? Atma Tattvanga, we are connected to Radha and Krishna. Sharira Tattvanga, we are connected to Lord Shiva and Parvati. That's why you see Linga Rupam. That's male and female coming together. That Lord Shiva's for Linga Rupam ఏంటండి? Male and female coming together. Srushti start అయింది అక్కడి నుంచి. When male and female coming together. That's why Lord Shiva and Parvati are worshipped in Panavattam antamu, Shiva Murti. We worship Lord Shiva because they are this one. So Lord Shiva is also an expansion of Lord Vishnu. And Lord Shiva is considered as Vaishnavanam Yadha Shambho. Ante, he is the foremost Vaishnava. He is the foremost Vaishnava. Again, Prabhuji, what is the proof? Nimnaganam Yata Ganga Devanam Achyuto Yata Vaishnavanam Yadha Shambho Purananam idam tada. Just as Ganga is the greatest of all the rivers, Lord Achyuta, the supreme among all the deities, and Lord Shambhu is the greatest of the Vaishnavas, and Srimad Bhagavatam is the greatest of all the Puranas. SB 12, 13, 16. Srimad Bhagavatam is telling Lord Shiva is the greatest among all the Vaishnavanas. Vaishnavanam Yadha Shambhu. So, you have always seen Lord Shiva worshipping in a mood. Japan చేస్తున్నట్టు కనబడతాడు Shiva. Who does he worship? He likes Lord Ramachandra. Actually, they say that Lord Shiva loves Ramachandra so much. If you go back to that Vishnu Sahasranama, So he says that one Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanani. It says that anybody who dies in Kashi, Lord Shiva goes and tells in their ear Sri Rama Rama Rameti, because ear is the last organ which fails. After heart, eyes, everything, ear is the last one which will stop working. So sometimes there is still a chance for immediately after people die, they tell in the ear, because that is the last organ which will stop working. And there is still a chance that they will hear Rama and that Rama goes into their heart and they might be given Vaikuntha. So Lord Shiva personally takes care of people and goes inside ear and says, Sri Rama Rama. Keno Payena Naguna. Vishnu Sahasranamo, Parvati asks Lord Shiva, what is the best way to do worship? And Lord Shiva replies, please worship Lord Vishnu. I am worshipping Lord Vishnu. You also worship Lord Vishnu. That is the highest. Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva has no problems. We have problems. They have no problems. Here also two actors. I remember, very funny. I was a Chiranjeevi fan in my school and my friend is a Balakrishna fan. And one day he scolded Chiranjeevi, I scolded Balakrishna. We did not talk for 11 months. We did not talk for 11 months just because he scolded Chiranjeevi. He's such a fool. Chiranjeevi and Balakrishna are happy. They meet in parties, they drink together, they meet in weddings. They are all happy. Me and my friend fought for 11 months. We did not talk to each other. Isn't it so funny? He is my good friend now. We always laugh at it. How on such a small thing we fought. When I see him, I looked at him. When I see him, he also looked at him. We were not talking to each other. We were going to school every day on our cycle. But 11 months, Niku Naku, yes, he is my relative also. But we don't have anything. Such a stupid thing. I laugh at. Whenever we meet him, he's a head of internal audit in Shriram group of companies in Delhi. So whenever I meet him, we discuss this and we laugh at each other. Right? So, if you are a Shiva Bhakta, Lord Vishnu has no problem. If you are a Vishnu Bhakta, Lord Shiva has no problem. Please understand the Tattva. Lord Shiva and Vishnu has no problem. Because Lord Shiva is crystal clear that Vishnu is my Supreme Lord. Ramachandra is my Supreme Lord. And he worships Sankarshana, he worships Ramachandra, he worships Lord Vishnu. He is always doing meditation on Lord Vishnu's form, Sankarshana's form. He is always doing meditation. So Lord Shiva has no problem, Lord Vishnu has no problem. We have problems. This is not undermining Lord Shiva's position. Shivuni takku chesinattanandi? No. Lord Shiva is great. Vaishnavanam yada shambho. But he worships Lord Vishnu. He is telling in Vishnu Sahasranama, Meeru Vishnuni pujinchandi. Why didn't he say, please worship me? He didn't say that, kada. In Vishnu Sahasranama, Parvati, when asked, what is the ultimate mode of this one? He didn't say, please worship me. Please just say, Om Namah Shivaya, you are going to Vaikuntha. He didn't say that one. He said, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane.
Why is the Shiva is called Adidev, Devadev,
Mahadev. Basically, Prabhu, from one point of view, see, this is a very big discussion, Prabhu. We will take next week if you ask me, because it's already 9 o'clock. But in a very brief way, Prabhu, Shiva is also a form of Vishnu, right? So, and Lord Shiva is taking care of all the universes which are created. So he is considered as Adideva. For example, continuing back the discussion, Prabhu, Google has so many offices. Let's say I know you are retired, but for the sake of example, you are working in Google in Hyderabad. For you, India MD is everything. You have no connection with Sundar Pichai, global CEO. There is an India MD. You report it. Actually, we don't also report into India MD. India MD ke niche mein 6 levels hota hai. But for you, India MD is everything. You will say, you are Ishvara. You are God for India. You are great. We'll say that one. But what is that? He is great, but for the India jurisdiction. You understood? But for the global jurisdiction, Sundar Pichai is the CEO. Even Sundar Pichai reports into the board of directors. He is also answerable to the board of directors. Understand? Are you able to connect, Prabhu? Like that, from each jurisdiction point of view, a parimiti prakaram Ishvara anta. What is Ishvara ante meaning? Controller. Evarikaithe control undo vani Ishvara anta. So Ishvara can be used for many things. Let's say there are 10,000 offices. Every office has one manager. He is the controller of that manager. So everybody is an Ishwar. But Krishna is Parameshwara. He is a controller of the controllers. Heelandariki okkadaina. Controller, Parameshwara. Prabhu Chapter.
Deva is supreme among the devatas.
Yes.
Devatas are also
Yeah.
created by God.
Yes. Actually, Prabhu, it's little complicated, but simple ga cheppalante, there is Vishnu Tattva, there is Shambhu Tattva, and there are Devatas. Shambhu is not like a Devata, but he is not like Vishnu. He is in between Devatas and Vishnu. There is no end to Shambhu Tattva. All Devatas also die after some time. Brahma also dies after some time. After 311 trillion 43 billion years, Brahma also dies and new Brahma comes. But there is no new Shiva. Shambhu Tattva is eternal. He is there. He is there always. He is not Devata, but at the same time, he is not Supreme Lord from a supreme point of view. Krishna is supreme from that point of view. But Shiva is supreme from material world. Bhautika prapanchaniki ఆయన in charge. కానీ భౌతిక ప్రపంచం పైన ఆధ్యాత్మిక ప్రపంచం ఉంది. ఆ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో చూస్తే విష్ణు ఇస్ ద హైయెస్ట్. ఇఫ్ యు గో ఫర్దర్, విష్ణు ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ కృష్ణ, సో కృష్ణ ఇస్ ద అల్టిమేట్ హైయెస్ట్. అర్థమవుతుందా ప్రభుజీస్ మాతాజీ? ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్? From every level point of view, there is somebody highest. That highest reports into another highest. That highest reports into another highest. And there is ultimately one main source, Avatari. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Sarvakarana Karanam. Everything is coming from him. So this is...
Brahma, Shiva will not take anything.
No. Actually, I have some slokas, but we'll have to go. Next is... We discussed about Purushavataras. We discussed about Gunavataras. Next is Leelavataras. What does Leelavataras means? Particular Leela kosam, Krishna has taken some form. For example, Prahlada Leela. Narsimha appeared to protect Prahlada. After that, he went back. He was not here for a long doing different kind of Leelas. Varaha. Why did he come? Bhumini బయటికి తీయటానికి Varaha. He finished his avatar and went back. Vamana, to protect from Bali Maharaj, he came. He has taken 3 steps. In 3 steps, he packed everything, gave it to Indra, went back. Matsya, Kurma. Kurma avatar మీకు తెలుసు కదా? When the Kshetrasagar Madaram happens, Kurma avatar appeared. He has taken care of that. That avatar is over. But these avatars are eternal. Kurma form is always there. But specifically for one duty, he has taken one duty in that form and he has finished the task, it's over. These are called Leela Avataras. Oka Leela Chaitan koso, Krishna has appeared in different forms. Ardhotnandi? Leela Avataras. They appear in every universe. They appear in every universe. For example, we'll discuss that in another 5 more minutes. Now, as they say, no, pieces of different puzzle coming together, it will get clear. So, Kumaras. Let's all say the names. Kumaras, Varaha, Narada, Naranarayana, Kapila, Dattatreya, Yajna, Rishabha, Hayagriva, Rutu, Matsya, Dhanvantari, Mohini, Narasimha, Vamana, Bhargava, Vyasadeva, Rama, Krishna, Balarama, Buddha, Kalki. Prabhu, Krishna is also here.
Tataya.
Not your doubt.
Tataya.
Cheppunana.
I've heard in a video that Mohini is one of the dangerous avatar of Vishnu.
No, not dangerous. Mohini is one of the enchanting avatar. When Ksherasagara Madanam happens, when nectar is being taken away, when Rakshasas are trying to take that one, Lord Vishnu appears as Mohini and he diverts all the Rakshasas and he gives that to all the Devatas. So she's the most beautiful avatar. Mohini. Next. Yes. You can say. I mean, both are correct. Why? Go back to this one. From Krishna, Balaram, Sankarshna Vasudeva, Narayana, Sankarshna, Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. You understand? So I can say they are avatars of Vishnu, or I can say they are avatars of Krishna also. Because original Narayana is coming from Krishna. And this Narayana is entering into every universe and doing all these kinds of leelas. Ardhavutundandi? Yes, please. Yeah, there are many avatars. No, there are no avatars. I don't know why there are no avatars, but there are no avatars of Brahma. Vishnu. That's why probably he's not on his own. Right? These many Leela avatars are there. Each avatar has come from a specific purpose. Finish the job and go. But these avatars are also eternal. Ante Narsimha avatar is always there. It is not that after Narsimha avatar is over, he is finished. He has come for the task, he is gone. But he is now going into another universe. Right now, in another universe, Narsimha avatar might be happening. In another universe, Rama avatar might be happening. In another universe, right now, Korma avatar might be happening. Right now, each universe, each Leelas are going continuously. These are called Leela avatars. Now, what is the fourth type? Manvantara avatara. Manvantara avatara. What is Manvantara? What is the current Manvantara's name? Vaivaswata Manvantare. Mano. Pravara చెప్పింది దాంట్లో చెప్తారు కదా వైవస్వత మన్వంతరే కలియుగే ప్రథమపాదే జన్మోద్వీపే భరతవర్షికే భరతఖండే మేరో దక్షిణ దిగ్భాగే శ్రీశైలస్య వాయు ప్రదేశే కృష్ణా గోదావరి మధ్యప్రదేశే ఇట్లా పీపుల్ కీప్ డూయింగ్ ద ప్రేయర్స్ పూజ ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ వేర్ యు ఆర్ కృష్ణా సందర్భంలో చెప్తారు కరెక్ట్ సంకల్పంలో చెప్తారు ఓకే నౌ we are discussing some more math, but we discussed this math last week also. But that's why I'm not going into the detail. But this preamble is required to understand Manvantara avatar. Manvantara avatara means Lord appears in every Manvantara. Prati Manvantaralo Bhagavantudu he appears. That's why it's called Manvantara avatara. Now to understand how many Manvantaras are there, we have to do some mathematics. 14 Manvantaras are there.
Yeah.
In one day of Brahma. What is one day of Brahma? Lot of calculation. How much is Kali Yuga? I would request you, I would request you, please listen to this recording again in the next week. Again, please listen. Any doubts you have, please put them. I will try to answer, or I'll refer to Raghunandana Prabhu to answer. Right? Kali Yuga, 4,32,000 years. Dwapara Yuga, 8,64,000 plus 432 plus 432 plus 430. Treta Yuga, 1,296. Kruta Yuga, 1,728. Total is 43,20,000 years. 43,20,000 సంవత్సరాలు is one Yuga cycle. అర్థమైందండి? In one day of Brahma, 1,000 Yuga cycles happen. In one day of Brahma, 1,000 Yuga cycles ante 4,000 yugas. Satyayugam, Tretayugam, Dwaparayugam, Kaliyugam, Malli again Satyayugam, Tretayugam, Dwaparayugam, Kaliyugam. This is going to continue. Ila 1000 saal ee 4 chakralu tirigite, it is one day of Brahma. And Brahma lives for 100 years.
Daytime.
There is daytime, there is night time, and total. So one day of Brahma is 4.32 billion years. దాన్ని కల్ప అంటారు. కల్పాంతము, కల్ప అని వినుంటారు మీరు, రైట్? 1 night of Brahma, day is 4.32, night time is another 4.32. So totally, I will share all the slides with you as a PDF. I'll send it to you after this class today. Just go through that one, listen to this session again. That's my request to you. Spend another 2 hours. It is very important. It is not to remember the numbers, dani gurinchi kaadu, to understand the connections. 8.64 billion years is 1 full day of Brahma. So 1 year of Brahma is 360 days and nights. So the total lifespan is 311 trillion 40 billion years. You understand? At the end of the 100 years, Brahma dies and a Mahapralaya happens and new Brahma will be born. There is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita will tell even Brahma will die. Please tell me what is that sloka. Note down homework. Let me see how many of you will take your homework. How many of you have a notebook and a pen? Prabhuji, please bring a notebook and a pen. Write down. This is very important. Otherwise, iskan say uskan. It will all go away. Please bring a notebook and a pen. Write down important points. Go home and refer again. Bhagavad Gita, we have to be a very meticulous students of Bhagavad Gita. It's like how you studied in your graduation, maths, physics, science, chemistry, engineering, commerce, whatever you have studied. You might have studied, revised, practiced, analyzed. Bhagavad Gita has to be, Prabhupada used the words scrutinizingly. I don't know what is the exact Telugu word. Srila Prabhupada says, read my book scrutinizingly. That means very detailed. Kolam Kushanga, that is the exact word. Perfect. Detailed ga. Understand, connect this sloka to that sloka. Why is Prabhupada said like this? Why did he said like this? Almost like as if you are doing PhD on one subject. As if you are doing PhD on Bhagavad Gita, we should read like that one. ఎందుకంటే ఇదే మనకి బతికిచ్చేది, మిగతావేమి మనకి బతికేవు, ఇదే ఇస్తుంది. అది పోయిన రోజున రైట్. చెప్పండి.
You can pick up your button, you get something from those.
That is true. But అది కూడా కూర్చొని ఓపికగా మళ్ళీ వినాలి కదా. You cannot sit and listen again for 2 hours కదా. So if you make notes, 10 minutes you can revise. How many of you will patience after seeing my face 2 hours every Sunday? Do you want to see again during the week? You will feel bored to see my face again during the week. Arey, malli chodale ani face. So at least if you make notes, you can revise that, it will be faster. Now, 1 day of Brahma has 14 manvantaras. 14 manvantaras. In every manvantara, Lord appears. That is called Manvantara Avatara. After every manvantara, at the start of every manvantara, all the devatas are appointed. Manaki 5 years avungane government change avuddi kada. After every 5 years, you know who is the chief minister, who is the finance minister, transport minister, etc., etc. Different positions are allotted. At the start of every manvantara, all these positions are given. You are Indra, you are Chandra, you are Varuna. All these are not, they are positions. If one of you can also occupy that position, if you want. If one of you have a desire, I want to become Indra, you can become. Yes? There are so many universes, there are so many Indra posts available. You can apply. I can send you that link, LinkedIn request, where you can apply. Recommendation is Bhagavad Gita. Referral. You can, in your application, you can put referred by Satya Devata. And he is the fool in this earth, which is headed by 4-headed Brahma. You can put my name as a reference. Our best reference is Abhay Charana Aravinda Bhakti Vedanta Srila Prabhupada. ABC Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami. That reference will work. My reference will not work. You will be immediately appointed. I will send you that link. Remind me where to apply for all these positions. Who is Bhavishyat Brahma? Hanuman. Next Brahma, Hanuman is going to be a Brahma. That's why it's called Bhavishyat Brahma. After this Brahma gets over, she is also Chiranjeevi. Huh? He will take that position. After that Brahma gets over, he is back to Hanuman. I am in that job. After that job, I am back at home. Understood? That position is gone. I am not gone. Today we are discussing so much deep topics.
One more thing, bro. People get confused when they say Chiranjeevi means they live ever, but that is also not that. What I heard is it's a long duration,
Yes.
but they also die.
Yeah.
That's why
For example, Brahma lives for how long?
311.
311, 40 billion. From our point of view, how much is that one? Unlimited. Ardhavaindante? From our point of, from an ant point of view, what is that much? Chiranjeevi. See, we are living for 80 years, 90 years, something like that. And there is a mosquito which is living for 2 days, 3 days. For a mosquito which is living for 3 days, in front of it, we are also Chiranjeevis. Because in our 80 years, 80 into 365, how many mosquitoes are born and gone? Ardhavainda?
Related.
Everything is relative. And Devatas are living for, and Brahma is living for 311 trillion years. And Krishna has seen some 10,000 Brahmas till now, and he will see another 1 lakh Brahmas in future. What does it mean? Bhagavan is Adipurusha, Govindam Adipurusha. Why are we discussing all this one? We are trying to do a PhD on all these numbers. Why are we discussing all these things? We are trying to understand Krishna's greatness. To understand Krishna's greatness, we are coming to this one. And Prabhujis and Matajis, after knowing this one, we will understand Asalu Nenanta. ఈ సకల చరాచర సృష్టిలో ఇన్ని లక్షల యూనివర్సెస్ లో ఒక ఎర్త్ లో ఒక తెలంగాణలో హైదరాబాద్ లో నేనెంత ఇందులో నేనెంత నాట్ ఈవెన్ లైక్ ఎ మస్కిటో. మరి నీకు ఆ గర్వం ఎందుకు? నేను అన్న అంత అహంభావం ఎందుకు? బై లర్నింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ విల్ బికమ్ హంబుల్. హూ యామ్ ఐ? Because all of us have pride. मेरा नाम क्या है मालूम है? I come from this community. मेरा पापा जी को मिलने के लिए 1000 लोग सुबह खड़े हो जाते हैं. Who is your पापा जी in front of ब्रह्मा जी? मेरा दादाजी, मेरा बरदादा. Who is your बरदादा? क्या कर रहे हैं अभी? In front of Brahma, who are we? And who is Brahma in front of Vishnu? You understand? Our head should become, we should become humble. అసలు నేను ఎంత నీ సకల చరాచర సృష్టిలో నేను ఎంత, నాకెంత గర్వం ఎందుకు, నాకెంత అహంభావం ఎందుకు, నేను ఏం సాధించానని ఇంత అహంభావం పొందాలి? ఒక సామాన్య మానవుడు నేను. ఇంగ్లీష్లో దెర్ ఇస్ అ వర్డ్ కాల్డ్ ఇన్సిగ్నిఫికెంట్. ఇన్సిగ్నిఫికెంట్. వాట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ తెలుగు వర్డ్? గుర్తించలేనటువంటి, అంత పిపీలిక పర్యంతం అంటారు కదా, ఒక యాంట్. అండ్ వై ఆమ్ ఐ ఫీలింగ్ ప్రౌడ్? వై ఆమ్ ఐ ఫీలింగ్ సో యాంగర్, సో ఈగో? హూ ఆమ్ ఐ ఇన్ దిస్ ఎంటైర్ క్రియేషన్? This is the lesson we have to understand. Not 311.43. I know all the numbers, Prabhu. You ask me in the midnight also, I'll tell you Brahma's life. That is not the message. There are 2 messages. Understand how Krishna is great. Understand how small we are. ఈ whole 1.5 hour, these are the 2 messages. If we don't get these 2 messages, రామాయణం ఎంత అయిని రాముడికి సీత ఏమైంది అన్నారు. You understood, Prabhuji? That is the 2 messages we have to take. How great is Krishna? How insignificant we are. These are the 2 points we have to understand. That should go into our brain. Then once the head is down, why do we break coconut in a temple? To break the ahankara. How many coconuts we have broken in the last 40 years? How much ahankara has come down? Unlimited coconuts we have broken. But ahankaram ఇంత కూడా తగ్గలేదు. ఏంటండి? పెరుగుతుంది. ఆ కొబ్బరికాయ రేటు పెరుగుతుంది, మన అహంకారం కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. So by listening to this one, our ahankara should come down. Right? Let's continue. We'll spend little more time today. Anyway, it's auspicious Shivaratri, Sunday itself. Right? So, there are 14 Manus. So, in 14 Manus in one Brahma's day. In one Brahma's day, there are 14 Manus. Ante 1000 cycles, there are 14 Manus. Almost after every 71st, every 71 yugas, 1000 divided by 14 is 71 if I'm right. After every 71 cycles of yuga, a new Manvantara comes in. Vaivasvama Manvantare, Chakshusha Manvantare, like the different Manvantara comes in. In every Manvantara, Lord appears as a Manvantara Avatara. So, there are 420 Manus in 1 month of Brahma. There are 5040 Manus in 1 year of Brahma. So, there are 5,04,000 Manus in the duration of 1 Brahma. 1 day of Brahma has 14 Manus. So, in 100 years of Brahma, 5,04,000 Manus are there. And 5,04,000 Manvantaras are coming. That means how many Manvantara avatars are there? 5,04,000 type avatars are coming in every Manvantara. And what are the Manvantara avatars? Let's say them. Yajna, Vibhu, Satyasena, Hari, Vaikuntha, Ajita, Vamana, Sarvabhauma, Rishabha, Vishwaksena, Harmasetu, Sudhama, Yogeshwarananda, Bruhadpan. These are the 14 Manvantara avatars who are coming in every Manvantara. Ante, in one life of Brahma, there are 5,04,000 times Lord is appearing, Vishnu is appearing 5,04,000 times as a Manvantara avatara. That means he comes as Yajna. In the next Manvantara is coming as a Vibhu, 14 kada. Then he is coming as Satyasena, then Hari. These 14 cycles are over, 1 day is over. Next day started. Again 14 Manvantaras. Again Vishnu is appearing 14 times as the protector. Like this. Since how long this is going on? I don't know. This is going on like this. You understood Manvantara avatars, Prabhuji's, Mataji's? Now last one. This is the most simplest one. Yuga avatars. Yuga avatara means every yuga there is one avatar. How many yugas are there? 4. And they are repeating how many times? Unlimited times. Who are the 4 yugas? In Satya Yuga, the God is in white color. In Treta Yuga, he is in red color. In Dwapar Yuga, he is in almost like blackish blue. And in Kali Yuga, he is also like black, but sometimes he is golden. Who is that gold? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came 500 years back. So these are Yuga avatars. These Yuga avatars are coming. In each Manvantara, there are so many Yuga cycles going on. For 71 Manvantaras, there is one Manvantara avatara. 71 into 4. How much? 284. There are 284 Yuga avatars happening in every Manvantara. Are you able to connect? For every Manvantara, God is appearing. In one Manvantara, 71 into 4 times 284 Yuga cycles are completing. In every Yuga, Krishna is appearing again and again. So this means, Lord, how many forms of God are there? Yuga avatars, Manvantara avatars, Leela avatars, Guna avatars, Purusha avatars. So how many avatara hi asankheya? Now can you connect to understand? Unlimited forms of Vishnu are there. And all of them are potent forms. Each one is equal. They might be doing different jurisdictions. They are all same power Vishnus. Whether he's a Yuga avatara, whether he's a Manvantara avatara, whether he's a Leela avatara, whether he's a Purusha avatara, they're all same.
There is many universes, right?
Yes.
Universes following the same cycle. Right, for example, there is all universes.
Each universe,
Right now in the Kali,
no, different timings. Different timings. In one universe right now, let's say in the current universe we are living, it's Kali Yuga happening. In another universe right now, it might be Treta Yuga. Another universe, it might be Dwapara Yuga. That means right now, Krishna is so busy. In another universe, he is busy as Ramachandra. In another universe, he is gone there. As maybe Matsya Avatar might be going on. In another universe right now, Narasimha Avatar might be going on. So simultaneously, అంటే భగవంతుడి విషయంలో ఒక్కసారి ఆల్సో దెర్ ఇస్ అ స్మాల్ గ్యాప్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఇన్ అంటే స్మాల్ గ్యాప్ లో సైమల్టేనియస్లీ బికాస్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ ద ఐస్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ ఈవెన్ స్మాల్ గ్యాప్ ఇస్ లాక్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్. అర్థమైందా? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దేర్ ఆర్ ట్విన్ బేబీస్ కమింగ్. యూ అండ్ యువర్ సిస్టర్ ఆర్ ట్విన్ సిస్టర్ కదా. హూ ఇస్ ఎల్డర్? షీ ఈస్ ఎల్డర్. 1 minute elder by you. There is always a debate who comes first is elder or who comes second is elder.
Bhagavatam it is said, actually the twins comes later, he is elder.
Correct.
It's described here.
Yeah, but the one who comes second is elder because they are inside first. Not the one who comes first is elder. As per strictly speaking, but you may decide it. Anyway, 1 minute, what is the difference? Right. Does your sister feel I am 1 minute elder than you? You should listen to me. I know. I told you, right? I told you about my classmate, right? Last time I told you. She never wanted me to reveal that she's my classmate. So, everyone wants to be younger. That's the best thing. There is one joke about that, no? One lady will be hospital, she goes, yeah, what is your age? 30. No. Chalo, 35 kar do. No, chalo, 40 kar do. Uske aage jata hi nahi. She is 50 actually. She stopped at 40. After that, she is not ready to go. The doctor says, you have to reveal your correct age, otherwise medicine won't work. But she says, I will not, let the medicine not work. I will not give you my right age. I cannot give you my right age. Prabhuji, you understood? Yuga avatars. Priti Yugarlo, God is appearing as a Yuga avatar. Then every Manvantara, Lord is appearing. Then there is Leela avatars going on. And simultaneously, there might be one Yuga avatara, one Manvantara, one Leela avatara. At the same time, please understand this one. I am trying to now put the last pieces of the puzzle so that the puzzle is complete. Simultaneous, that means there is one Manvantara avatara right now. Right now, Vaivaswan Manvantara. 71 into 4, 284 Yuga cycles, there is one in charge. He is present right now. And in every Yuga, there is one more Vishnu. He is also there present simultaneously. And right now, let's say, Kali Yuga, 500 years back, let's say, there is Yuga. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there. He is also present there. At the same time, Lord Shiva is there. Lord Purushavatara is, Gunavatara is there. At the same time, Karanodakasai Vikshu, Kshirodakasai Vishnu, and Garbhodakasai Vishnu are also there. At the same time, Lord Krishna is sitting in Goloka playing with his friends. He has no connection with what is all this happening. All these are simultaneously present. Prabhujis and Matajis are able to understand. Anya Avatara, they are simultaneously there. That's why you will have this. I used to have this question. How did Lord Ramachandra meet Parashurama? Both are Vishnus. How did they meet each other? Childhood, I used to have this question. Avatars can be simultaneously present. Right? Yes, Mataji. Yes? Atlage repeat avutadu. Every Yuga, every Satya Yuga, God appears in white color. Every Manvantara, Yajna Manvantara will come. After 14 Manus have finished, one day of Brahma is over. Second day of Brahma started. Again Yajna. Then again Vibhu. Again Satyasena. This cycle is well continued. There is one more important aspect, but I am not telling now until next week. If I tell that one, Iploru Kardo Indanta confuse out there. I will leave that point next week. Krishna's appearance. I will talk that next week. Vaivashvata is the name of the Manvantara, not the name of the Lord in that Manvantara. Lord Vaivashvata Manvantara, Chakshusha Manvantara, these are all different Manvantaras. In the Bhagavatam, when you read the stories, each story is from different Manvantara. You will see it Gajendra Moksham. You will read this one. This might have happened in that Manvantara. This might have happened in Manvantara. They're all collated in Srimad Bhagavatam. They are not sequential. It's not that one after that one in a car. I don't know. I will connect and tell you. I have to see the names of the Manvantaras and names of Vishnus and connect. Do you remember, Prabhu, who is the current one now? Right. We are concluding. Avatara hi asankheya. Hare Sattvanider Dvija. Yata Vidasina Kulya. Sarasasyu Sahasrasha. So it is telling that there are unlimited avatars.
Yeah, one more topic.
Yeah. You understood all these things now? Different avatars. Now I'm talking the last type of avatar, which is Japan.
This Matsya Kurma,
Varaha.
all these things happened in
Different yugas they are all coming to perform one leela. Okokka leela. Different avatars. They are also coming simultaneously. When that leela is there, in one, and take, for example, in Kruta Yuga, you have simultaneously Manvantara Avatara, Yuga Avatara, and again this Leela Avatara. In one time, different Leelas are happening. Narasimha has come, performed Leela and gone. Kurma has come, performed Leela and gone. Gone means they finished that activity, but they are still there. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Nrsimha, Prahlad, this one. Now, Shakti Avesa Avatara. Shakti Avesa Avatara means they are like empowered. Shakti Avesa Avatara. They are like specially empowered by the Lord. And Bhagavantudu, ఆయన శక్తి ఒకళ్ళకి ఇచ్చి he did that avatar. They are not like Sampurna Vishnu. They are given a Shakti ichar. Bhagavantudulo ఉన్న Shakti ichar. Right. First, Sheshanaga. Swa Shevana Shakti. There are so many types of Shaktis. Swa Shevana Shakti. That means serving Lord. What is the position of Sheshanaga? Sheshanaga is always serving Vishnu. Vishnu is sleeping on that one Sheshanaga. Swa Sevana Shakti. Ante ఆయనకి సేవ చేయడానికి ఆయనే. I have appointed one person, not me. For example, one minister has appointed another person as a PA. Swashevana Shakti. He has chosen that person as a PA. Please, you are my PA, you help me. Swashevana Shakti. Next, Ananta Deva Shakti. Bhudharana Shakti. Bhudharana Shakti, Ananta Deva. అంటే ఈ భూమిని మొత్తం కాపాడుతున్నాడు అనంతదేవ. దట్స్ వై ఇఫ్ యు సీ ఎనీ టెంపుల్ ఆన్ ద భూమి పూజ, వెన్ దే డిగ్ దే పుట్ ద అనంత శేష ఇన్సైడ్. ఆ సర్పం అది అనంత శేష పాన్పు. దే పుట్ దట్ ఇన్సైడ్ సెయింగ్ దట్ నో ఇట్ విల్ హోల్డ్ దట్ హోల్ టెంపుల్ అన్న భావంతో. లార్డ్ బ్రహ్మ సృష్టి శక్తి. నెక్స్ట్ 4 కుమారాస్ జ్ఞానశక్తి. నెక్స్ట్ నారద Bhakti Shakti. He has given his Bhakti. And he has visa to all the countries. He is a diplomatic passport holder. He can go to any country. He can go to any loka, not only countries. He can go to any loka in this entire unlimited universes without visa, without work permit stamping. He can just walk into any universe. Maharaja Prutu, Palana Shakti. Parashurama, Dushta Dhamana Shakti. These are all called Shakti Avesa Avatar. Actually, we can talk 10 minutes on each one. But I am giving you the concept, so I am trying to consolidate everything. 1 second. So, these are all called Shakti Avesa Avatars. For example, Vyasadeva is also called one Shakti Avesa Avatar. He has been given Rachana Shakti. He has been given the power. That's why Vyasadeva is also called Vishnu Avatar. Because who can write Vedas? Vedas Krishna himself knows. Who can write? Vyasadeva. Who is Vyasadeva? He is also a form of Vishnu. But he is Vyasadeva performing Govardhana Lila, Rachana Shakti. He has given him the power to write Vedas, distribute the Vedas, write Ashtadasha Puranas, 108 Upanishads, Vedanta Sutras. His duty is over. అర్థమైందండి? This is Shakti Avesh Avatar. No, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Swayam Krishna. He is Swayam Krishna who came 500 years ago. Remind me next week, we'll start with this topic. I want to give you some specific reference, but very clearly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears whenever Lord Krishna appears. 500 years after Krishna comes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes. Krishna comes. Why does Krishna come? Now you try to connect to that original thing. That's why they say Krishna has no connection with what is happening. We discussed, right? Like Sundar Pichai has nothing to do with in Google Hyderabad office, who is coming, who is going, whether in the canteen that paneer butter masala is over or is still there, idlis are over or not, is the light working in the toilet. Does Sundar Pichai has anything to connection with Hyderabad branch, all these things? No. Like that, Krishna has nothing to do with all these unlimited universes, what is happening with each universe. He doesn't need to bother all those things. Yet he says, I will personally take care of you. Now you understand your connection with Krishna. Prabhuji and Mataji, who is Krishna? In these so many Yuga avatars, so many Manvantara avatars, so many Leela avatars, they're all coming from Karanodaka Sai Vishnu. And Karanodaka Sai Vishnu is coming from second Chaturvyuha expansion. They are coming from Narayana. They are coming from first Chaturvyuha. They are coming from Balarama. And Balarama is coming from Krishna. So Krishna is like our ancestral grandfather. Origin. He is our origin. So yet we are all connected to him. He doesn't need to bother about who we are. Yet he bothers about each one of us. That is the greatness of Krishna we have to understand. Now, can you understand how great God is? For example, in your company, there are 10,000 people in your company. Your CEO comes and walks to your office and say, "Mi per Prabhu, Praveen kada? Huh? Praveen." He comes to you and say, "Praveen Garu, how are you?" How do you feel it? Right? There are 10,000 people. I am 11 downs from my CEO, but he came to me and asked, "Na bhujam mein chesi, how are you? Had lunch? How's life?" How do you feel it? Wow, my CEO is bothering about me. Who am I in front of him? Now your global CEO comes and he says, "How are you, Praveen?" And he gives you a telephone number and says, "If you need something, call me." What is the telephone number? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, the global CEO is coming to, in India, in one of the branch, 11 levels down from the India MD, is telling you, "This is my personal telephone number. If you need something, call me." Are you able to see our connection with that Supreme Lord Krishna? He doesn't need to bother about all these universes. He has already appointed. Different people are there. He is appointed. Avandaru vaadu chuskuntaru. Aina sare, naku neeto bandham undi. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. What is that sloka, Prabhu? Ananyaschinta yantoma yejana paryupasate tesham shatata yuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyaham. And this answer, this sloka is coming from this man. This man who is on the top is telling to an insignificant soul like you and me. Who are we in front of this man? In the 10,000 universes, 10,000 earths, in one of the earth, India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Tellapur, Gautami enclave, who are we? Aina Ananyas Chintayantoma Yechana Paryupasate. If you think of me, Ananyas Chintayantoma, if you think of me all the time, I will protect what you have. I will give you what you lack. నీ దగ్గర లేనిది నేను ఇస్తాను, నీ దగ్గర ఉన్నది నేను పరిరక్షిస్తాను. That's what, and that promise is not from any of these middle people. That promise is straight from the super boss. Is he not merciful? ఆయన పట్టించుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేకపోయినా ఆయన పట్టించుకుంటాను అంటున్నాడు. హౌ ఇస్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్? అర్థం కాదు. ఇన్ని సహస్ర యుగాల్లో సహస్ర లక్షల మనుషుల్లో ఏ మూలో మనం ఉంటే మన ఇంట్లో మాడిపోయినది మనం ఏదో పెడితే అది కూడా పాపం తింటున్నాడు ఆయన. అదేదో సినిమాలు అంటారు, నా మానాన్నే మాడిపోయిన మసాలా దోశ తింటుంటే అని. అట్లా మనం మాడిపోయిన మసాలా దోశ పెట్టిన ఆయన అబ్బా ఎంత బాగా చేశారు, ఎంత ప్రేమగా చేశారని తింటున్నాడు. హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఫీడింగ్ హిమ్ ఎవ్రీ డే? వాట్ ఈస్ ద నీడ్ ఫర్ హిమ్ టు కమ్ టు యువర్ హోమ్ అండ్ మై హోమ్ అండ్ ఈట్ ద వన్ వాట్ యు హావ్ ఆఫర్డ్? అవసరం అసలు? అయినా తింటున్నాడు, అయినా వింటున్నాడు, అయినా మన గురించి పట్టించుకుంటున్నాడు ఆయన. కెన్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ హౌ గ్రేట్ ఈజ్ హి? How is it possible for him? When we have studied in mathematics set theory, we discuss this one to many, many to many relationships. So Krishna is one to unlimited relationships and many to one relationships. All of us have direct relationship with Krishna, and Krishna has direct relationship with all of us. He is saying that though I have so many people in between you and me, I am directly your caretaker. Forget all those people, connect to me directly. It is like Chief Minister giving you card. మీకు ఏ గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫీస్లో పనున్నా డైరెక్ట్గా నా దగ్గరికి రండి. సెక్రటేరియట్లో పనున్నా, ఫైనాన్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో పనున్నా, అగ్రికల్చర్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో, ఇరిగేషన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో పనున్నా, ఎక్కడికున్నా డైరెక్ట్గా నా ఆఫీస్కి వచ్చేయండి అని చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ కార్డు మీకు ఇచ్చాడు. ఈజ్ లైక్ దట్ కృష్ణ గివింగ్ కార్డ్ టు అస్. ఎనీథింగ్ యూ హ్యావ్, ఫస్ట్ టాక్ టు మీ. డోంట్ గో టు ఆల్ దీస్ పీపుల్. Connect to me directly. Achintyamu, inconceivable, very difficult to understand beyond a point. Right. Shaktavesh avatar, Manvantara avatar. So basically, these are the types of avatars we did try to discuss. Finally, what is our conclusion? Krishna's forms are అన్లిమిటెడ్. అనేక లక్షల అవతారాలు ఉన్నాయి, ఒకటి కాదు, రెండు కాదు. ఎస్, హీస్ డైరెక్ట్ అవతార్, డైరెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ. యా, హీస్ డైరెక్ట్. విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్ బికాస్ ఐ డిడ్ంట్ వాంట్ టు, బికాస్ దట్ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ టైమ్ టు టాక్. విల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. చైతన్య మహాప్రభు చన్న అవతార్. Before we close, I know we went a little longer. Sorry, Prabhuji's Mataji. I didn't want to stop here because if I stop in between, I have to repeat the whole thing to give that connection. And then I took a little more. I know some of you who are fasting, no problem. Some of you who is your mind is there on the prashadam, don't worry. Adi anta Telugulo samet undi, chittam Sivudi meeda, manasu cheppula meeda. Antenandi? Manasu bayta pettina kottaga ippina cheppula meeda. Gullaki velli na cheppulu unnayo levo, na cheppulu unnayo levo. Right. Right. We'll recite few slokas and we'll conclude. Rudra Gita. Rudra Gita is around 35-40 slokas coming from Lord Shiva. And he gives to Prachetas in Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 24th chapter. Prachetas, they are all sons of Prachina Barhi. Correct, Katru? Prachina Barhi. Prachina Barhi, Prachesatani sons unnaru. Prachina Barhi tells his sons, please go connect to Vishnu, please pray him and do some tapas and then come back and become like kings. They are all sons of kings. When they are going to the forest to worship, they meet Lord Shiva on the way and they ask him, Lord Shiva, please give us some instructions. And Lord Shiva gives 40 odd instructions to Prachetas, and that all those 40 slokas are called Rudra Gita. They are all glorification of Lord Vishnu. Rudra is telling how great is Vishnu. I will post those 40 slokas in the group after some time. If you have time, just go through them. Or I will post that recording which Gauranga Darshan Prabhu recited for 11 minutes, 40 slokas. Just listen to that 11 minutes. It is a glorification. Because Lord Shiva will be very happy today. If you worship Lord Vishnu, he doesn't have any problem. అరే శివరాత్రి నాడు నా పేరు తలవకుండా ఆయన పేరు తలుస్తావు. He is very happy if you recite the name of Lord Vishnu. Lakshmi is very happy if you say you are wife of Lord Narayana. She will be very happy if you worship Lord Narayana. Like that, Lord Shiva is very, very happy. Padasharat Padma Pata Sarachisha Padma Saruchisha Nakadyubirnontar Agam Vidunvata Nakadyubirnontar Agam Vidunvata Pradarshayasviyam Apasta Sadashvam Sviyam Apasta Sadasham Padam Guru Marga Gurustamojusham Guru Marga Gurustajosham. My dear Lord, your lotus feet are so beautiful and they appear like two blossoming petals of the lotus flower. Indeed, the nails of your lotus feet give the effulgence that can remove the darkness in the heart of a conditioned soul. I am Sivudu. My dear Lord, kindly show me that form of yours which dissipates all kind of darkness in the heart of a devotee. My dear Lord, you are the supreme spiritual master of everyone. Therefore, all the conditioned souls can be enlightened by you as the spiritual master. Shivudu emantunnadante, Krishna, ఏ రూపమైతే భక్తులు నిన్ను పూజించదలుచుకున్నారో షో మీ దట్ ఫామ్, అటువంటి రూపంలో నాకు కనపడు. నీ పాదాల గోళ్ల నుంచి వెలువడే కాంతితోటి మా మనస్సులో ఉన్న అజ్ఞానం అంతా పటాపంచలైపోతుంది. అండ్ ఓన్లీ యూ కెన్ రిమూవ్ ద ఇగ్నోరెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ ద హార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ద సోల్స్. You are such an enlightened soul. Oh Krishna, I worship you. Who is saying this one? Lordship. Is there a debate? Who is higher, who is lower? We don't need to say who is higher, who is lower. Everybody is clear about their position. It's not about higher, lower. Right? Etadrupam anudyeyam atma suddhim abhipsatam Yad bhakti yogo bhayada swadharman anutishtatam. O Lord, those who desire to purify their existence must always engage in meditation upon your lotus feet. Those who are serious about executing their occupational duties, who want freedom from here, must take to the process of bhakti yoga. Evaraithe ఈ జనన మరణ చక్ర సైకిల్ నుంచి బయటకు వద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారో, ఎవరైతే వాళ్ళ యొక్క జీవితాన్ని ఉద్ధరించుకోదలుచుకున్నారో వాళ్ళు భక్తి యోగంలోకి రావాలి, నీ పాదాలని పట్టుకోవాలి. Lord Shiva is telling, whoever wants to purify their existence, whoever wants to come out of the cycle of birth and death should hold your lotus feet. That is the prayer. I'm not reciting all the 40 prayers. I've got only 44 prayers. Don't worry. Your prasadam is waiting for you there. Tam duraradhyam aradhya satam api durapaya ekanta bhaktya ko vanchet padamulam vinabahi. My dear Lord, pure devotional service is difficult even to the liberated persons. But devotional service alone can satisfy you. What can satisfy Lord? Only bhakti. Only bhakti can satisfy. Krishna Sarvaka. Every day I use the word Sarvakarana Karanam. Today you would have understood what does it mean Sarvakarana Karanam. Please mix it, Prabhu, and anybody who are leaving, please offer them prasadam. Padamulam bhina bhina. Without your mercy, without bhakti, nobody can satisfy you. So what is the best way to satisfy Lord Krishna? Only by your bhakti. What is bhakti? Offering your heart. మీ మనస్సుని భగవంతునికి అర్పించి ఇష్టంతోటి ప్రేమతోటి ఆయన తలుచుకోవటం, ఆయన్ని పూజించటం నవవిధ భక్తి. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఆఫరింగ్ సంథింగ్ టు డూ, హి ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్ దట్ ఈస్ ద హైయెస్ట్. లాస్ట్ శ్లోక ఫర్ టుడే. నమః పంకజనాభాయ Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane
भूतसूक्ष्मेन्द्रियात्मने
Vasudevaya Shantaya
वासुदेवाय शान्ताय
Kutastaya Swarochishe.
कूटस्थाय
You
सरोऋषि
are the origin of the creation. You are the supreme controller of the senses. You are the all-pervading Vasudeva. You are the most peaceful. You are self-illuminated. You are not disturbed by any transformations. ఏమంటున్నాడు శివుడు? You are the origin. సర్వకారణ కారణ నువ్వేనయ్యా. You are the supreme controller. అన్నిటినీ కంట్రోల్ చేసేది నువ్వే. You are the all-pervading Vasudeva. సర్వాంతర్యామి నువ్వే. You are the most peaceful, ప్రశాంత వదనమైనది నువ్వే. You are the self-illuminated existence. నీ నుంచే కాంతి వస్తుంది. నీ నుంచే ఈ ప్రపంచం అంతా ఆధారపడి ఉంది. Right, we'll stop here. Hare Krishna, thank you all. So happy Shivaratri. If any one of you feeling that today morning I did not go to the Shiva temple, don't worry. This is the temple where Shiva is going and standing in the queue. They say in Tirupati, like how in Tirupati when we go there and stand, they'll push us away. Illellan tosestaru. Atla in the Viraja Nadi, which is the border between spiritual world and material world, Devatas will be standing in the queue and one person will be telling them, Indra, chal chusinchali inka mundukellu. అయిపోయింది టైం అయిపోయింది వెళ్ళిపోయింది క్యూలో నువ్వు శ్రీవాణి టికెట్ తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ రా పో. They'll be pushing away because they all wanted to see Vishnu. They're waiting for hours in the queue and they are pushed away. They do not have a chance to see him. Such Krishna, who is not even giving time for Devatas. Once in Lord Jagannath temple, in the midnight, they have seen like Vibhishan has come to worship him. One pujari has seen Vibhishana's kankada, which is almost like this much size, his hand kankada. Vibhishana came in the midnight to worship Lord Jagannath. Srirangam, sorry. Vibhishana has come in Srirangam, not Jagannath. That was a different story, sorry. He has come to Srirangam to worship Lord Ranganatha in the midnight. So, such a great Krishna is available to us. He is accessible to us. This is the most surprising thing. Ayana manaki accessible ga. Understand? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. So today evening, if you are going to Shiva temple, what is your prayer? Don't take out your list and ask. You ask, Namah Pankajanabhaya Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane Vasudevaya Shantaya Kutastaya Swarochishe. That should be our prayer to Lord Shiva. Shiva is Paramashiva. Ashutosh is so nice, he's so simple, he's so humble. He is ready to give even Rakshasuలకు కూడా ఆయన ఏదడితే అది ఇచ్చేస్తాడు ఆయన. బోళా శంకరుడు. ఆయన దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ఏమడగాలి? Please give me Krishna Bhakti. Please give me your Swami Bhakti. Please make me more sincere in my path of Bhakti. Please give me Vaishnava association. Please allow me to stay in the path of the Bhakti. ఈ మార్గంలో నన్ను నిలబెట్టు తండ్రి. అటు ఇటు వెళ్ళిపోకుండా మళ్ళీ కోరికల చుట్టూ పరిగెట్టకుండా నన్ను నీ భక్తి మార్గంలో నిలబెట్టు తండ్రి. That should be our prayer to Lord Shiva. Whether you offer milk or you offer vibhuti or panchamrutam, whatever you offer. It's not that అమ్మయ్య తేనె పోసాను నాకు ప్రమోషన్ రావాలి, పంచదార వేసాను నాకు ఇంకో కొత్త ఇల్లు రావాలి, ఏదో ఒక మనందరం ఎంత గొప్పవాడు ఉంటే ఒక చెంచాడు పంచదార వేసి ఇంత లిస్ట్ అడుగుతాం. 50 గ్రాముల తేనె బాటిల్ పోసేసి ఆయనకే కళ్ళు తిరిగి అన్ని కోరికలు అడుగుతాం. ఇట్స్ 10 రూపాయల టికెట్ కొనుక్కొని 1 కోటి రూపాయల లాటరీ టికెట్ అడిగే టైప్ మన నేచర్. సో దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ద ప్రేయర్. సో టుడే ఇస్ ఎ వెరీ ఆస్పిషియస్ డే. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ. On such an auspicious day, today we discussed about Lord Vishnu and his avatars. Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrtam says only fortunate people can listen to this class. Most fortunate people only can listen to this class. It is not easy for everybody to listen to this class. Thank you all for your patience. Please listen to this recording again during this whole 1 week. I will post the recording today. Please listen again. I will share the slides. Please go through the slides. Recollect back. Otherwise, we'll forget and we'll lose that connection. अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you everyone. Please accept prasad. Today I am not singing Narasingha Arati because it's already 10 o'clock. Yes. If you have any questions, we can talk. Otherwise, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Whoever is online, Shagar Prabhu, you have some question?
No, we say thank you, Prabhuji, for the great session. It was very enlightening.
Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, please post in the group. I am ending the Zoom call.
Thank you, Prabhuji.